Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se...
And we're back.
Sound check.
We apologize. We didn't show up for sound check.
We skipped sound check, obviously.
We skipped sound check. We're a mess. We already started drinking without y'all. Sorry, but we're trying to rush the lit vibes because I do gotta catch a flight after this. Which honestly I hate because I've gone on a podcast where they rush me and they're like, I got something to do after this, and I kind of felt like offended. So I do not. I will miss my flight for you, KTLYN. I want you to know that. Okay.
Stop it.
So
No
I want you to. You're like, please catch your flight.
And I will get 2 cavities filled, pull up, and drool on your podcast for you.
We're fucking friends, dude. We're fucking friends. It's my buddy. Actually, let's start off with the fucking shot.
Yeah, let's
Did
go.
you let your fans know to come over here? Because usually...
Yes, I did.
Good. So, usually we take a shot at 1,000. Nah, we gonna take a shot immediately because, bitch, we getting lit.
Yeah.
And we gonna talk about some shit.
I didn't even finish the first one, but let's get it.
Wow, that sounds like a you problem.
Here,
yeah.
let's go.
Like, whoa. That's not even you drooling. That's just you didn't want to take it.
That's just me being a pussy. All right,
wow.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm a pussy
Okay,
too.
same.
Yeah.
That is not bad, though. Okay, I'll take it to this.
You're like, I'll do this part. The good thing is Yayo's making michis, and he's a good michi maker. What's up, Yayo? How you doing?
Yours last time?
Again, I want to remind everybody. I want to remind everybody. I wasn't even. It was Ice's fault.
They actually weren't bad.
No.
I'm just giving you shit. They weren't bad.
No, they were. They were. Because I'm traumatized. The thing that I put in it, I know that there was so much that to this day, y'all saw me on live on TikTok. By the way, sorry guys, I'm sharing you guys right now with my side bitch TikTok, but I will get back to only the main bitch. But everybody that was on TikTok earlier knows that when Stephanie made me a beer, I was like, or no, when I was making a michi, I didn't even want to put that shit in there because I was like, I'm traumatized from the last time. So I literally have been having my michis without it. But when you put the right amount of this sauce, when you put the right amount, it's perfect. That time we went overboard because this bitch was like, just hurry up. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. And then it just turned into
crunch time.
It was, I'm not, that's why I don't work at a, fancy restaurant or, anything cool that requires you to be good on under pressure. Other than rapping.
Farm had a bomb
michi. Yeah. There you go.
It was mango. I'd never had a mango before, and I fucked with it.
Nice.
I did.
What's your favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
Nice. Strawberries are good. Yeah. I like strawberries.
Yeah. Fire. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry. I literally just, it sounds like I'm making small talk, but actually I was just like speaking of fruit because my favorite, what is my favorite?
What? Mango?
Yeah, I love oranges.
Oranges?
Yeah. Mango gets stuck in my teeth.
Oranges?
It'd be crazy because I got a little gap here.
No, but I feel like no one ever says oranges.
Oranges are fucking, they're classic. They're just great.
It's a classic, but I feel like it's a little basic.
First of all, I put tajin and Valentina on mine, so you don't know nothing about.
You didn't say that.
You don't know nothing about.
You didn't fucking say that.
My likes. I like pineapple too. I put pineapple, orange. I put fruit on my rider because I hope to eat more. But I'm not gonna lie.
Lime on watermelon with tajin.
I see a ramen, and I eat that.
Okay.
You're like, okay, fuck health, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
all right, that's a lot of sodium.
Dude, that's probably what's gonna be.
You wake up, your eyes will be swollen shut.
Dude, straight up, that's crazy. I love salt so much.
Same.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Speaking of,
bruh,
it's literally a bottle of salt.
How much sodium is in this?
I think that's
380.
Oh God.
Proportion is 581 milligrams. How much is a milligram? If we start drug dealing right now. I'm like, show me in baggy size. What size baggy size is a milligram? Tiny? Okay, cool. So it's a lot of salt, but it's a little bit of salt.
Yeah, at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So what does that mean?
Stop playing with my fucking
What is
feelings.
a lot for a very small amount? Oh, okay, I see you. All right. It took me a second. I got you.
So pure salt. So she was right.
Yep.
You're
Exactly.
like,
that's what that is.
But
That's
it
just salt.
tastes good.
I know, it tastes amazing. There's something else in it, obviously. But look, I'm white. I
Happiness.
can't even get into that.
No, yeah. Well, shit. I mean, there is that. No, I'm just joking. No, but all right. So, sorry. I need to put my volume up on my headphones because that's what's throwing me off right now is I can't hear myself. When I can't hear
I
myself.
pulled an ear out.
Is that yours?
This is me. One. Yeah, you just turned me up.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's good, though.
There?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's me. Okay, bam. Yo. Okay.
Someone said 500 milligrams is a lot.
It is?
Yes.
But I went to the doctor. They did tell me my blood pressure's high.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Because you can see people's blood pressure?
You're just giving high blood pressure.
What? I'm high strung?
Yeah, your energy is just like, I feel like if I were you, my blood pressure would be high.
My blood pressure is high.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do I calm it down? I woke up this morning with anxiety and I smoked. And I went back to sleep. Yeah, I went back to sleep.
I thought you don't smoke.
I smoked to sleep.
Oh,
People
okay.
think when I say that, I'm just saying that. But it's like, no. If I'm in my bed, I'm smoking. But
Same.
But I like it to be because it's going to put me to sleep or it's going to relax me and I'm going to watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
If I start smoking just out in public, then it's not going to have the same effect.
Yep.
And I need something to put me to sleep.
I want to go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
When I smoke it in public.
Yeah. And then, or you just start looking at people and you're like, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Especially when people try to be really cool and you're just looking at them and you're like, who the fuck is this?
And I feel like I'm already kind of low energy. So, it just makes me way less fun,
How much, do you have caffeine?
Yeah.
A lot?
I had 2 coffees today. But the dentist told me to drink an extra coffee to try to get this to unnumb faster.
Oh, wow. Take some pre-workout.
Yeah. Oh, that probably would do it for sure.
I love caffeine.
That shit cracks me out, though.
Caffeine is like a dopamine boost.
Do you have coffee every morning?
Every fucking morning and a pre-workout.
And a pre-workout?
Yeah, that it turns out.
Oh my
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
No wonder
baby.
your blood pressure's high.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's honestly, damn, bitch, we're going to get into a sad topic. But no, that ass, like, I feel like if I don't have a certain amount of caffeine, I'm just depressed.
Yeah.
Like when I
feel that.
Are you neurodivergent or you're not? You're pretty normal?
Yes. No, I take Prozac.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
I've been on that for years.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm depressed as fuck.
Period.
I'm anxious and depressed as fuck. Really? Yeah, no, it honestly helps me so much.
My body didn't metabolize it very well, so I went on something else.
Oh, really?
Because I took this.
Went on something else.
Yeah, what?
I'm like,
was
so now I smoke
ambiguous.
meth. Yeah. It's like, whoa. Nice.
So I turned to crack. Oh, shit.
I'm dead.
Lost the headphone.
That conversation pulled up the mic on her. Ito's like, we need to hear about this.
Wait, hold on. Explain. Explain yourself.
So they have this one test that'll tell your body that'll show like what your body best metabolizes. So then when it comes to mental health, they could put you on the right medication faster versus just trying things that might make symptoms worse. So it showed that Prozac did not metabolize with my body well.
Interesting.
Whoa.
It
That's some rich people
metabolizes
shit.
mine amazingly.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I had tried other things that I was like allergic to. So, yeah.
Oh. What does an allergy to something else do?
Hives.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I broke
straight
out in
up.
hives, like fever, like it'll make you sick if if your body like doesn't like that particular kind of like SSRI, but
Yeah. When I was on Zoloft, I remember I would wake up like in like sweat, like it was just weird, like I couldn't sleep. It was like fucking trippy. And
yeah,
I
it'll give
literally-
you insomnia sometimes. Like, yeah, it's
So I told my doctor, I was like, fuck that, take me off that shit. And then they gave me Adderall for my ADHD or whatever, and then that was making my heart flip. So I was like, I don't like this. I was like, that shit's making me feel weird. So I was just like, caffeine works fine. So then now I just like have a lot of caffeine. That's
do
my
you
shit.
feel like it? Oh,
Sorry.
damn. That was some ASMR shit. I almost liked that sound.
You're like, that was soothing. Crack your neck
That
again.
was really cool.
Thank you, because honestly, Stephanie hates it.
I
Like,
actually
sometimes
really
I'll
liked
just do it and
that.
she was like,
It just had a nice roll to it.
thank you.
Do you go to a chiropractor for that shit?
I go
don't
to a
you have
chiropractor
back
for my back.
problems?
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
to a chiropractor for my back, but I don't bring up my neck. 'Cause
Well,
my neck is
when they
like-
adjust you, don't they like basically like break your neck?
No, the last time I went to the chiropractor when I hurt my back on this
Yeah.
last tour, the he didn't even want to adjust me. He was like, "You're so bad, I don't even want to touch it." Spinal. He really was just like, they did some shit, and bro, it made it so much worse. I started crying. I couldn't even stand up, and I had a show that night, and it was like the bigger show of the
Have you always had back problems, or was it from something?
I fell on my last tour.
Oh, it's from tour, literally.
Yes, like
oh,
touring.
Shit.
Fucked up my
Did
back.
you fall this tour at all?
Y'all blew my back out. No, I was joking.
Yo, pause.
Nah, y'all did it. We together now.
Yeah.
No, but no, yeah. At last tour, I fell at the Celtics, fucking whatever the fuck, and they mopped the green room without letting anybody know.
Ooh.
And I'm about to go on stage, and so I'm running to get my shoes laced.
Yeah.
And then boom, I like slipped, and like it was as crazy, and I didn't think much of it, so I was like, all right, whatever. Then I fell in New York, which was the next date. Boom, fell again. So now my back was like, but I was trying to like just move on because I have shows so back to back that I was just like, man, whatever, you know, like I'm good. And then it's like it really affected. Like I started to really see it in my life to where now I'm like, wow, I really wish I would have done something about that.
And you have like constant pain, like chronic pain?
Not constant. Like right now I'm chilling. It's more like if I'm in the same position for like too long, then when I get up, I'm like hurting. If I when I'm laying down, when I'm sitting down, like flights fucking suck.
Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you, Yayo.
Now this.
Micheladas,
This
courtesy
looks
of
good.
yeah. Micheladas, courtesy of Yayo.
Hey, Snow, that shot could still be working for you though. They last up to
Oh,
like 6
yeah.
months.
Yep.
Oh
This is proper.
yeah. So yeah. I don't know. We started off on a bad note, guys. We're just fucking sitting
I
here
know.
talking
We're
about
like,
pain.
we're
a
We did
bummer.
a sad, like, we're like the turn down.
Right. Like people
like,
are like,
this was
is
supposed to be like uplifting.
we were like, we're about to go.
Yeah,
And
we're
then-
like, I'm catching a flight. I'm about to be fucked up on the flight. And we're just talking about chronic pain and depression.
shit fucking
It's
sucks.
terrible.
We
I'm
wanna-
sorry, guys. You could tap out if you need to.
No. We gotta make it
Just
better,
kidding.
bitch.
I'm kidding.
We gotta
We
fix
gonna pick
it.
it up. Come on.
We can't be those two bitches on the internet just fucking
I know.
complaining about our mental health and our back problems
And our blood pressure.
and really, and you're drooling.
Yeah, damn.
Bruh.
We got some shit going on.
We
It's
gotta do one
okay.
of those parties. You know how you've seen it on the internet when people like get together and dress up as old ladies and party. We gotta do that.
Wait, that's hilarious.
We gotta do that.
We
Like,
also talked about a rage room, which I feel like could be good for us.
we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're building a rage room. We can destroy shit. By the way, we have so much shit to destroy around here, so that's completely okay. Like
Perfect.
we're breaking shit. Imagine
Yeah.
I invite y'all to a rage room, but it's really you're demolishing my next home and renovation.
You have me like doing labor and I don't even understand what's
like,
going on. I'm like, fuck yeah.
I give you a fucking pick and you're leveling out the fucking.
I'm fucking hoeing the goddamn dirt. I'm like, wow, it's starting to come together. Oh, fuck.
I'm dead.
You would have me doing something like that, honestly.
What?
I'd be happy to do it.
The wine and paint night, we painted this room.
Right? Yeah, that's right. I was like, everybody come over. We're gonna wine and paint and really.
We painted you.
We painted the podcast.
I love what kind of operation you got going on here? I don't know what's going on.
I'm joking, bitch. I'll literally build a room. We'll have a room, and you could just go in there and break bottles if you want.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what we
like,
should
I don't
do.
want to.
No,
Like, I don't want my fund to be attached to any sort of labor at the ranch,
No, it's fine.
or you'll be getting invoiced,
It's,
which is fine, to be honest.
yeah,
Invoice me.
hey. I
Okay.
saw a TikTok
Are you
of this girl.
finishing the rest of your?
Yes. I'm already drunk, I think.
Me too.
Nice. I didn't like eat enough today, I don't think.
Oh my god. First of all,
I had a cavity to be filled. I didn't want to be like full for that.
why?
I don't know. I feel like I'm weird about shit being in my mouth and I'm like, I don't know. What if I had like acid reflux or something? Right now it's like it's still very numb. Like, am I smiling weird?
No, I mean, not that I've ever stared at your smile.
You should
She's like, am I smiling weird?
You should know me
I'm
well
like,
enough. You should be looking at those things.
I drank some chamoy.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was going to say, I saw a podcast of these girls in a rage room, which inspired this for me. And one girl is with her 2 friends, and she just kind of like takes over and starts like beating the shit out of everything and starts sobbing and crying, and the friends are like cracking up laughing because I don't like, it was that good of a release for her.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe we need that.
Release? You're trying to release together?
Maybe.
That's crazy.
Maybe it could be a nice bonding moment.
Yeah. I mean, me getting a concussion at Knott's was definitely a bonding moment.
I
And then
know
you
you didn't
got
expect that.
peekabooed.
Oh, bro, don't
Tell
make
them about the
don't make me
peekaboo.
relive that. Okay,
the peekaboo.
I'm walking, and I feel like my energy at Not Scary Farm or Haunted Horror Nights is like, I'm a little jumpy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I feel like they sense my energy, you know, and they're like, this bitch like is an easy target. So as we're walking off, right, we came off of Accelerator, he literally goes peekaboo and then like humps my back. Almost like a fucking dance move. And I was like,
wait, so he went like this?
he went like this, peekaboo, and then bop, like from the back. And I was like,
He
yo,
Chris Browned you?
he literally gave
He
me
started fucking
crumping on me damn near. And I was like, yo, and then that's what scared me. It wasn't even him like as a creepy clown. It was the fact that I think I needed to call HR at that point.
You were like, somebody get a hold of somebody that works at
Yeah,
Knott's.
but I feel like I was like his last, you know, we shut the place down. It was like almost 2 a.m. So I feel like he was doing what he needed to do at the end of the night.
He didn't have enough peekaboo
Yeah,
quota.
exactly. He was like, hold on.
He's like, one more.
Yeah. Let me get this last one in. Oh, God.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
No,
no,
yeah. But
that
I
was
have a
scary.
video of you immediately after in your face. Like, you're just like,
I
what's
was
that
just
word?
confused.
You were just like smiling. What is that smile that people were telling me about? What is that smile when people smile when they don't really want to smile?
Merc.
No. Remember, I got told that I do that. And I was confused. I was scared.
Like a scare, like,
Yeah.
like, oh,
but it's got a
everything's
word.
okay. But it's not.
It's what?
Nervous?
Yeah, but it's a word that I remember. It was on the podcast when people were like, oh, like you do that. And I was like, I do?
That's what I was doing. So whatever that's called is what was happening to me.
Yeah, whatever that. Grimace. Yes. When you grimace. When you're like smiling, but you're actually uncomfortable.
And I
you're
was
just
actually
like, what the
scared.
fuck?
Yeah. And I was confused. I was
Thank
like,
you.
did you need to do the extra
Yeah.
peekaboo? You know,
Yeah.
the extra.
Yeah.
You didn't really need to do that to me. Oh,
That's what he did?
Ooh.
That
He hit
started
you
for-
with the...
for a second.
That's exactly what he did.
No, but fucking... Oh, wait. Guys, everybody on TikTok right now, if you want to keep watching the podcast, it's on YouTube. Ooh, I'm going back to my main bitch. It's on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/everydaydays. That's definitely what you want to do right now. We are live with KTLYN, and we're going to keep on talking about her peekaboo experience
Oh, gosh.
and the rage room. Make your way over to YouTube, all right? We out.
We should have carved pumpkins
We
for
should-
this.
Wow, they had restricted me, and I didn't even realize. Look at that.
Wait, what is that? What does that mean, though?
They
Like you were all... It didn't, like, cut you off, though.
No, it just like it didn't promote it to anyone. It
Oh.
just kind of like it. They be
Why does
hating,
that
bro.
always happen? Wait,
They fucking
wait.
hate
We
me,
need to
dude.
talk about your picture that was blacked out.
Tell them because people think probably that I'm always making shit
Okay,
up.
this actually happened. We went on our first ride.
Mm-hmm.
We were all excited. Oh, the picture. Let's go look at the fucking picture. We were behind you. So you would have had your picture like first before us. Lexi and I had our picture looking crazy. Yours
ready
was
to look for mine.
actually blacked out. Like it was a black screen. Everyone else's was showing. And yours was the only one on that ride that did not show.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were saying that when you got in, you had trouble too.
Yes. So
And that actually like happened. Like
Yes.
they did not show your picture.
See, a white person is telling you, which means it's actually true. Because when I say it, I'm complaining and I'm being difficult and I'm being whatever. But this sweet soul right here is defending me, and I love that. Thank you so much.
100%.
Not even
I
defending
saw
me,
it.
just saying what happened.
I saw it. I was like, that's actually crazy.
I invited Alyssa and Caitlin to come to Not Scary Farm. They go in their own cars, and they're like, all right, cool. And I'm like, I got there first, so I'm letting them know, hey, the lines are super long. It's crazy, you know, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, okay, cool. We're going to figure it out.
Oh, we got right in.
Both of them got right in. Like, no problem. I waited in the longest fucking line. And then when I finally get in, I'm doing my tickets to like, you know, whatever. They're like, oh, we got to call a manager. And then I'm like, what? Like, I've waited forever. Finally, I'm there. They got the ticket. They're like, we got to call a manager. The manager comes. He's like, we just got to make sure that whoever bought the tickets actually owns the credit card. And I was like, okay, well, it's me. He's like, yeah, you better hope it is. And I'm like, what? I swear to you that is what he said. You better hope it is. You better hope it is. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you better hope it is. That's crazy. He's like, yeah, you better hope it is. That it is the person that bought it. And I'm like, what are you, like, literally I was just shocked because I'm like, who the fuck, right? Which, I mean, I get it. My credit card has been fraud before by other people, but like, it's me with my own card. Plus, I'm in Not Scary Farm with a child. Like, what the fuck is this?
And it's like to assume that you're already doing something illegal.
He didn't come at
Right.
me like, oh, I'm sorry. By the way, if I worked there, I would have been like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's just routine. You bought a lot of tickets. We just got to do that. Or like, oh, you know, it's a system. You know, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Anything you can
Right.
say that is a little bit more comforting than you better hope it is. And I was just like, what? So immediately, obviously, I'm going to get defensive and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then his attitude continued to be on this. Yeah, you better. By the way, it's not like he did it immediately. He's like, so what is the address of the person who bought it? And I was like, I gave him my address. And then he's like, okay. And then what are the last 4 numbers of the credit card? So I'm like, I don't have it on me. Let me, because you can't take a bag into the fucking whatchamacallit. And I was with my brother, so my brother usually pays. We're on the same fucking card. So whatever. So now I'm like looking through my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me look through my phone to find my credit card. And so I'm like looking, and I'm like, I really don't understand though. I was like, you're kind of having an attitude with me as if I did something wrong. And he's like, no, yeah, we better just make sure that the right person is here that bought the tickets. And I'm just like, okay. And then I give him the number, and then he's like, okay. And then I'm like, I just felt like, and then after going through all that, it's not even like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, blah, 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 the system, something. It just was very, you know. And then people start asking me for pictures
crazy.
Immediately. So now I have like 4 people that, like 4 different groups of people that are asking me for pictures that just watched me go through this. And this dude has a shitty attitude. And then he goes, yeah, I don't care if you're famous. I was like,
He said that? That's crazy.
I was like, and then here's the thing. Another guy came up and he was asking him what happened. And by looking at the way that his body language was to the other guy, because he was like, he went like this. And the other guy's like, I just was very much like, now you're tagging in another man that is going to look at me like I'm crazy. And you're writing me off as if I'm just like a problem. And mind you, like, 1, I paid for my tickets fair and square, like a regular, like anybody that's going to a park. So I don't think I should be targeted. 2, don't recruit people to look at me crazy. 3, you're like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people here like that want to take a picture or whatever. So I was just like, and I'm with my kid. So, you know, if you ever see somebody in that type of situation, just so you know, just, I don't know, like, just have a little bit of grace, you know. And I know that I've seen some TikTokers lately be filmed when they're going through something uncomfortable. And I would like to tell you, even though I'm not one of them TikTokers and I'm not, like, just try to be a little bit more humane to people, because anybody can go through some crazy shit with like a credit card or whatever. And it's like, I hate that we're in a time of day where like people will just start filming you and be like, right, oh, so-and-so got denied, or so-and-so couldn't get in this club or that you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. It's like, bro, like, that's why the robots are going to take over, because
Facts.
You know, it's just crazy. Did you see that movie with Megan Fox?
No.
I'm confused by that movie. So
is it new?
I went on a rant about robots taking over, and somebody was like, you need to watch that new movie, Subservient.
Oh,
yeah, with Megan Fox.
Yep,
so I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. So I watched it for the sake of, you know, okay, what's going on with robots? The whole movie, I was questioning if she was even a robot. I was like, is this some woman that pretended to be a robot? I'm like, because why does she want to fuck this dude so bad? The entire time the robot is hitting on this guy, heavy duty,
That's
just
where
like
we're
in
going.
love. Like this bitch is like, and his wife is in the hospital getting a heart transplant, all kinds of shit going on. And this robot just don't give a fuck. She just beelined it to this man who's married. And of course the man is driving an old school vehicle. You know what I mean? He's like the tall, dark and handsome, scruffily, like, you know, old school car. Like just, they made, and the robot is in love. I don't know. At the end of
Is
the day,
Megan the robot?
Megan's a robot.
Oh, okay.
And she's just
There she is in all her glory.
in all her glory, just ready to.
I know
And
where
then it was funny because I'm watching. Don't tell me the movie. I won't tell you the end of the movie, but I'll tell you. I mean, kind of. You should probably know what it's about. I
Have
will
you
say
seen
that I was,
iRobot?
yes,
Have you seen her?
yes.
That's he falls in love with.
No,
the
he's
sex-
fucking her actively.
Oh, like
yeah. So even we were watching the movie
so
and
she
Stephanie.
looks human.
Yes,
like,
but
she looks
Stephanie
like her.
even brought up
Oh.
a point of like, why did they give her a working vagina?
Right.
Like she's
Right.
supposed to be a nanny.
Right.
Like if you buy the
Why
nanny
is that
robot,
not just closed off?
you buy the
know?
nanny robot, and it's like, can
Like a
this movie
doll.
exist if the whole thing is switched and the Manny was a man? Would they give him a working penis? Like, think about it, and that's why Stephanie was like, this was clearly written by men. Like this movie was written by men
Right.
that would imagine that the nanny robot has a
Would
working
have
vagina.
A vagina. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Of course they would.
Yeah, because it
Especially
could have
for
just been a
Megan Fo-
slot, but it's not a
right?
slot. It's like a working vagina. Shorty got the gorilla grip. They gave the nanny robot the gorilla grip.
Yo, that's crazy.
Megan Fox, you wildin'.
Yeah,
And
that's
she was
crazy.
she was wildin'. She walked in on them doing it or whatever. She was like trying to like actively like hit on
maybe-
him. She
but-
grabbed his pee. Like it was crazy. Like Megan as a robot was a menace. Menace Megan.
I feel like though they're like that's where we're headed. But yeah, why do they always portray like for the movie Her, it was a female robot he fell in love with.
Because it's nerds
like-
making these movies.
Yeah. Like why is there not a dude robot that's got like a fucking dick that's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, it would probably,
Working.
to be honest, I feel like if we were just to, and mind you, I'm gay, but I mean, obviously I've had a child. So like, I know how the body works. So it would
Right.
probably make more sense to have a man robot, because definitely a man robot, you know what I mean? Like that, like, I feel like the woman's body part is harder to replicate than just,
100%.
you feel me? Like we all know
100%.
that you could
Yeah.
probably make a pole before you could dig a hole. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a
There it is right there.
You're like, I'm part of this podcast. I
yeah.
do not represent this
Yeah.
podcast.
I will root you on. I support you.
But you know, and so anyway, I've been really on this fucking robot kick, and you know, I'm definitely neurodivergent because my ass be.
I'm on
I
a
know.
robot kick too, though.
And bro, I went to my little mini robot in my bathroom because every morning I wake up and I ask it to, you know, I'm like, give me the news, and then I was like, it said something about robots, so I was like, give me the news about robots and AI, and so it gave me the news about robots and AI. My own little bathroom AI gave me AI news. And it was saying how
Why is it in your bathroom?
because I
When you're spending time in there?
poop in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Just needed you to say that.
Oh, yeah. So I wake up in the morning. Do you want to know my morning routine?
Yes, I do.
So I wake up today. Stephanie woke me up with a bowl of oatmeal and coffee.
Aw,
And
love
because the
that.
first time I woke up, she was dead asleep. But
Okay.
I was overthinking, and I was just like,
what time do you get up?
I usually wake up at 6, but I go back to sleep if I have nothing to do.
Okay.
I can't help it. Like my body just.
What
I'd be
time do
like-
you go to bed?
Usually like, I don't know, 10, 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Last night I got a
Alright.
tattoo though. So I was
Okay.
up, but I was gone by like 11. So like I was in bed by like
Okay.
probably 11:30. Yeah. That's why I get sleepy at night. I'm like, girl.
Yep.
I be
No, I
if,
feel
if
you.
the club's not fun, or if you invite me to a party and it's fucking whack, I'm like,
Right. I'm going to bed.
I'm going home.
Okay.
But,
so you
um,
wake up.
I woke up and then
Your robot tells you.
drink my
the
coffee.
news.
I go in there and I ask the robot about the news. The dog being right here is so
I
sweet.
know. That's so cute. Why don't I have
Oh, I
one?
know.
What the fuck?
Right, and there is 2 dogs. So
I
they're really-
like dogs, guys. I have 2 cats, but I like dogs.
Aw,
Yeah.
we'll get more into that.
Okay.
But then I hear the robot news.
Yeah.
Robot news is that there's a company right? There's all these robots. There's pets that they're being made and people are loving them, and there's obviously robots that are, you know, right now doing chores and whatever. Also, the finance industry is now hiring like these AI things and everything for that. So it's like I'm literally sitting here hearing how so many people's jobs are being taken by robots, and you're just like, oh damn, like this is fucked up. And then they go, and in some other more controversial news, sex bots. And I was like, oh. And so I'm sitting there.
Sex bots.
It's like in the back in the days while somebody's on the bathroom,
Okay.
they're probably reading the news, but I'm just sitting there like this. I'm like, wow. On the toilet listening to this news, and they were saying how sex bots are one of the problems that's happening is that they're kind of sending back information, because obviously a lot of these robots are new, so they're still kind of like, you know, when your phone is like, do you allow them to kind of check your shit?
Right.
Imagine you have a sex bot and you're having sex with it, and like it's sending back like, okay, don't like this, do like this, they're doing these things to me, you know what I mean? It's kind of like weird. But then also that there's a lot of narcissism in people who are buying these, and so there's a lot of like abusive behaviors during sexual things, and the people who are developing these sex bots are worried that this will also like go into human to human relationships.
This is happening
Now.
Sex bots.
Yes.
What?
I don't want my brother to be on some sort of fucking list.
What?
So I'll do it. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. Let's see. Sex bots.
That's crazy.
Oh, where should I look? Available? That's kind of crazy. That sounds like I'm going to buy one.
Right. Like,
fuck it. Should I go into private mode? I should. My assistant's going to look at my fucking Gmail and be like, what the fuck?
Sex bots available for sale.
It takes me to Craigslist. Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't want a Craigslist sex bot.
Someone like made it in their basement.
Sex bots. I'll just Google sex bots.
Shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Reddit. The sex bots are coming and you can't stop them.
Oh, yep.
China's next gen sex bots powered AI. What are those sex bots in the Instagram story? Mean Harmony, the sex bot. Slutever.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Sex neuroscientists. The future of sex bots.
that's crazy.
Yeah. There are a lot of problems with sex bots. Let's see. This is an actual website.
Wait, so people have these things in their homes?
Yes, people are, one, developing them. Two, people are researching with them. So probably getting them to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Who are they? They're probably nerdy guys that probably wouldn't want to talk to women. I'm not going to lie. I'm not just like offending nerds, because I get it. Like, nerdy people like are smart. They're probably going to be the people who push our, you know, society forward and shit. So it's all good. But there are some people who are nerdy and mean. Just because someone's nerdy doesn't mean they're nice, right? Like, sometimes we always think of like, oh, someone's nerdy and they probably got bullied and they're like the victim.
No, they could be diabolical, right? Yeah. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I remember when I've been nice to some nerdy people because I felt bad, and then they were mean, and I was like, damn, fuck you then, bitch. That's why you're getting bullied. Like, that really happened to me.
Okay. Yep.
Because don't you try to be nice to people and then you realize they're actually mean?
100%.
And you're like whenever you hear people that were like school shooters or something, and then they're like, oh damn, that's fucked up, they were getting bullied, and then you hear how they actually were, and you're like, okay, I don't think that was them being bullied. I think they needed a reality check. They were a little fucked up. Like the girl who killed her mom and the dogs were there. That's crazy.
Which one is that?
You're like, Snow.
Whoa.
You are chronically on the news.
Yo, your robot's telling you a lot of shit I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. If next time you're gonna go take a poop,
what's your
ask
robot
Google.
look like?
It's Google.
Oh,
bitch.
oh, I see.
I said
okay, I got
AI.
Alexa.
I don't have a
all
real.
right.
Okay, Alexa, tell
I
Alexa.
thought you had like, you know, there are like the Wall-E type
Yeah, no, I
little
haven't
robots.
bought one yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
But I
because
thought it was like rolling around your house, just like telling you shit.
no.
It's just waiting in the bathroom.
Yeah, and it's like in the bathroom, like, good morning.
But we all have Google.
I know you come
and
here
Alexas,
for your
right?
morning poop.
It's like, how you feeling? What'd you eat yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, I can
I'm
tell.
like-
Your sodium level's really high.
Poop color.
Yeah,
analysis.
I'm dead.
It's not poop color
Not
analysis.
Smart House. We all
Yeah.
saw that. By the way, how long ago was that
Yes,
movie
and that's
made?
okay. And did you see that for iRobot, the designer or whoever designed the like cars and the robots of that, Elon Musk has almost the exact
Yeah.
designs.
Yeah. I
So
saw
it's
that.
like and that was years ago. Like, it's crazy how forward thinking like so many people have been.
Yeah.
But also,
Or were they warning
they
us?
got me though, because I thought that the robots were literally serving drinks and like talking to the people.
But they were
like,
being controlled.
yeah, there's people like with a remote control or some shit, or they're in it. I don't know, what was it like.
But they're in it. Oh my god.
So-
Nah.
They're like, it's robots. Like, psych. It's
Whatever
actually
they were
Mickey
like-
Mouse
yeah.
with a person in it. Like, what the fuck?
Either they're inside of it or they were controlling it with a remote control or some shit. But I was
Yeah.
like, I thought it was them just like.
But
you
that
know,
sounds very Elon
reacting.
Musk.
Yeah,
Like, he's like, if I can't get it there, I'm gonna pretend.
exactly.
Like,
And it had me convinced for a second, probably a lot of people, until obviously everybody's like showing the truth and like, oh, by the way, this isn't real. But
yeah,
literally
but they're
looked like
showing you what
iRobot.
it could.
yes,
It's kind of like with the when he had the Cybertruck and he was like, "Oh, it's
Right.
bulletproof
Yeah.
and you won't
It's like
break
what
it."
it could
and
be.
then- yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, nah,
Exactly.
it's not really like that. But imagine.
right,
Right.
exactly, exactly. It's not like that yet.
Proof of a nerd that is not that good of a person, because it's like he's really not. By the way, I own a Tesla, which I know, and I tried to make a TikTok about it, but I started talking in circles, so I was just like, let me get my thoughts together, because every time I tried to make a TikTok talking about it, I was like, oh, I see what people say about me. But I was trying to say how I'm posing this conversation while still obviously having a Tesla, right? And still enjoying you know, Uber, like driverless cars and shit like that. So I understand that at some point it will go there. And if somebody was to be like, would you buy a robot to feed your goats and feed your chickens and do ranch work? Like, I
Heck yeah.
probably
Of
would.
course.
So it's not even like so I understand that robots are going to take over, because they are. Like, even
Yeah.
I would fucking buy one. The thing is that it's unfortunate that a lot of times people that are very racist against immigrants won't, sorry, and I'll leave you out of this one because I don't, but
No, you're
people who are racist against immigrants and they're like, they're taking your jobs. It's like, I really hope y'all have the same fucking energy for the billionaires that are developing actual robots that actually are going to take your jobs and are not going to pay taxes at all. Like,
Yeah,
just so
like
you know.
If they truly care about that issue,
Yeah.
it's like, don't just do it when you think it's Mexicans.
Yeah, because that's how I feel. It's like it's giving racist if when a robot takes your job you don't care, but when people of other countries or other colors take your job you do care. Then it's like, where is this really? You know. But at the same time, some people were like, oh, if robots take all of our jobs and they do all this stuff, then we'll have more time to do art and relax. And I'm like, okay, and where are you getting the money to pay for the robots? And also, like, you're gonna make art, like, who's
Right.
gonna buy the art? Like, what are
Right.
you, like, you know? I mean, yeah, I guess it would be great. As someone who believes in being self-sufficient, I understand that it would be nice for me to have a ranch and a garden and everything does everything for itself. But like, what is everybody that doesn't have a ranch gonna do? You know what I mean? And even me, I would buy a fucking robot. Like, yeah, feed the fucking chickens and the goats. It's annoying
Robo
sometimes.
Rancher.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Imagine if it had like ads though, like while it's in the middle of your task, it like gives you some
You-
ads somehow.
You buy the low
Crazy.
price one, and it's always giving you ads. It's like, by the way, Macy's has
That's
a
how.
sale.
No, that's probably how it will be. It'll be like subscription service type shit.
Right.
Where, maybe they'll just charge you outright for a robot, and maybe it does everything. But I have a feeling it's like a Tesla. It's like a software update, right?
Yeah. Like, you buy the nanny,
yes,
and if you want the vagina to work,
like-
you pay.
exactly, you pay extra. And you
Your
pay
wife is
monthly.
like, why are you paying the extra fee? And you're like, I don't know. It's just fucking, I don't know. I thought
It's
it was
part of the
paying.
yeah.
I thought I was paying for the
Yeah,
massage.
yeah.
And but yeah, I don't understand. Right, Stephanie, weren't you saying that why would they give it? Why wouldn't it be like Barbie, where it just doesn't have that function?
Right.
It had a vagina and a working vagina
And titties.
and like boobs.
And then she was wearing lingerie.
yeah.
He walked in and she was just like this, and it's like she had like, where did she get it from?
But guys,
And they feed
that's the
human.
Megan Fox role. You know,
Hot.
like, yes, she plays the hot, sexy
Sex ball.
role. Yes, that's perfect for her. That's why, of course. Like,
And she loves robots because between Transformers
yes, that's perfect. That
And-
she's a perfect person for that.
and guys with a muscle card. Like, if a guy has a
Yeah,
fucking
yes.
she's nice ass
loving that
car,
shit.
she's
Dang.
like,
yeah, exactly. It's like that makes sense at least.
yeah, look,
She's a robot.
Yes,
right.
Wow. Yeah.
No, and they're literally, it was unnecessary. Like, honestly, I was just with my girl. You know how sometimes you watch a movie and you're with your family?
She was my
and
gay
it's like
awakening,
and it's like a
honestly.
sex scene and you kind of fast forward. I was with my girl. We're adults. And I fast forwarded it. Because I was
Did
like,
you
okay,
really?
this is a while. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
I
kind
get
of
it.
crazy. Right.
It was too long and it wasn't even like probably, I don't know. I was like,
Yeah.
seen better shit than this in Pornhub.
Right.
Get out of here. I was just like, girl,
All right,
fuck
I'm
outta here.
bored.
I'm like, I'm bored. She's
No, I
like,
feel
"Ah."
that.
And then it's just, she put on his wife's voice, which I was like, yo,
Wait,
this
what?
robot
Hold
is
on.
going so out of.
Did his wife die?
No, she was in the hospital, but she kept
So
telling
he's
the wife.
fucking someone else while she's on a fucking ventilator? What kind of shit is that?
That's crazy. Well, apparently they only did it once, and he kept kind of pushing her off,
What-
but he did
so?
slip into it once.
Okay. That doesn't make it better.
To me, I'm just like, where did this robot learn to go at these lengths to try to fuck this dude? She was like, used the voice, did all kind. I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
this robot is wilding.
Also,
Ooh.
Mhm.
in the movie, she keeps saying, "Oh, like your stress levels or whatever, they're really high.
But she
We need
can,
to
like,
lower
rate-
them so you can be happy. Make him play a game.
Yeah.
Why do you have to have sex with him? It's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, do things
something
that,
else.
yeah, like
She's like
automatically that
Pinocchio.
robot it goes straight to, well, let's have sex and yeah, your stress levels will go down. You know,
She's the modern day Pinocchio. She wanted to be a real girl. No, but honestly, I would have made more sense. I think the setup,
Freaky ass robot.
the setup was a little slow. I mean, like, the setup was a little quick, and it should have been better because maybe she could have watched the movie accidentally, and it
Right.
made her. Or is that what happened
No,
when
I
she
think-
asked him to reset?
sorry. She asked him because he was watching some Casablanca.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, like, I know what's it about. Like, I've been programmed to know everything or whatever. And he's like, well, first of all,
Oh,
why
that
are you
makes
asking
sense.
a robot to have human feelings? Makes no, like, why? He was like, no, you need to be a movie like that. You need to be able to feel, blah, blah.
Right.
And she's like, well, if you reset me, then I'll forget about it. Then he reset her and he was like, did it work? And she said, yes. Fucking liar. How would you know? How
Right.
would you know exactly what he's talking about if you got reset?
Yeah, it worked. How do you know that last
She was
conversation?
like, yeah, it worked.
And and then later on when she talks to other robots, she was like, well, when they reset me, I was able to like override a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So she
So-
tricked them.
Yeah.
I need to watch this shit.
That bitch. Oh, and that was your gay awakening?
Yeah.
So then you're gonna love to watch this. You're gonna be
Absolutely.
like, would you buy the Megan Fox robot?
Yes.
You're like
Immediately.
You're like, and for $40,000, I can have my own Megan Fox with a working-
Immediately. It's happening.
Yeah, the guy.
Oh, that's what.
The guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, let's bring it full circle here. Remember when I was on the podcast for the first time
Mhm.
and I think I got asked who my celebrity crush is?
Oh, the guy.
That's the guy.
Okay, bring up the guy. So you're gonna be
No,
in the
but both of
middle
them. So both of them are my absolute celebrity crushes.
There you go.
So that's my dream like duo right there.
So if you had AI,
That's
you would. If you had
exactly.
AI, you would AI yourself in the middle of that scene.
Immediately.
They're fucking, and you're just in back there like.
no, I just watch. I'm just like, wow, that's amazing.
That's probably
It's
why
a
they
beautiful
did
situation.
Now it makes sense why they made that sex scene so long because yeah, that dude is from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense.
What movie?
Exactly.
It's like a 50 Shades of Grey, but for Netflix.
Yes. It was like
Mm.
it was a crazy
Yeah,
like
yeah. Now that I'm
sex show.
So you're definitely watching this movie
Yeah, for sure.
now, and you're not fast forwarding it.
No,
she's gonna put it in
You're
slow
like-
motion.
it still be slow motion.
I'm dead.
I'll rewind it.
Where is he from? I was wondering where his
I
accent.
think he's Italian. Or
I think
something,
he's
Oh,
Italian.
okay.
He's Italian.
Are you all right?
He's so attractive.
She
He's
got
so
flustered.
cute.
Yo,
He
period.
is.
Yeah, it's crazy to have the name Michelle though as a dude. Like,
Right.
wow.
But I
If
think
they told me Megan Fox is having a sex scene with a Michelle,
But-
I'll be like, hey, and then I see
okay,
him, I'm like, "Ah."
okay, look, it might not be pronounced like that. Like it might have like a little flair
Like a
to it.
Italian?
Yeah, a little like
Michaela,
mid-
where are you,
mid-
Michaela? Tell us.
How do you
Like-
spell this name? How do you say this name?
Sorry, Michaela.
Yeah,
is from
somebody
Italy.
tell us. I think it's a little. I don't think it's Michelle.
Oh, Edgar
Michelle
said.
Moroni.
Oh,
It might be
shit.
Michelle.
Does say.
Okay.
It's just not Michelle, how
Michelle
Americans
Moroni.
say it.
According to Google.
Like,
Michelle Moroni.
all right. Well,
If I was to pick between Angelina Jolie and Megan Fox, I'm picking Megan Fox.
yeah.
Not gonna lie. Angelina probably in her back in the day,
Yeah.
but then
I'm
the
still
whole
picking
making out with
Megan.
her brother. I'm like,
She made out with her brother?
yeah,
Really?
Huh?
yeah, like a
When?
red carpet.
Fill
didn't
us
she?
in.
What was this?
Google.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It is
That's
a little
weird.
different the Italian way.
As you
Bro, what the fuck is that? The robots are taking over.
I think actually.
Megan Fox is taking fucking.
CH in it's Michele.
Oh,
Yeah,
Michele.
That's what I'm saying. Michele. Exactly.
She's like, yeah.
It's not Michelle.
Michele. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
what do you want me to look up?
They're the perfect duo for that movie.
For
Snow got
you?
receipts. Wait.
You're like, the perfect. I loved it. She's like,
Yeah.
the
Yes,
perfect-
for me.
Yeah. I mean, if I was to say who, like Megan Fox fucking some dude who's more attractive, like yeah, he's an attractive man.
Conventionally attractive.
Yeah, like nobody can deny that. No
Right.
matter how gay or if you're a man, like there's probably dudes that like look at that guy
Yeah,
and they're
they're
like,
like, oh,
yeah,
he's
like if I could
handsome.
look like that guy, like I'll
Right.
probably fucking pick that guy to be, So
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely. Do you agree that nerds need to get wedgied for a reason? I mean, for a reason. I don't know, but I feel like bullying nerds is the equivalent of spanking your kids. It's kind of like if there's no explanation and if there's no actual conversation where the behavior can be changed, then you're kind of just abusing someone.
But
you know
I feel
what I mean?
I feel like typically like in movies at least, nerds just got wedgied for no reason. Like just being a nerd, and that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not, like who cares if you're a nerd? Like why would you deserve a wedgie?
yeah, which
You know what I'm saying? Like or this fucking swirly. Like I think that's just fucked up.
yeah,
I think it's a power trip. to
or a
be
noogie.
fair. Yeah, that's all just bullshit.
Like that's fucked up. But
I'm talking like I got fucking swirlied in school.
right,
That's fucked up, okay? Stop
I'm
doing that shit.
yeah, she
Did
knows all the
anybody
lingo.
Actually
Like,
get
swirly, then
wedged?
The nookie and the wedgie, it's all fucked up.
She starts crying and taking shots right now. We're like, bro, it's okay.
Someone give me my Prozac.
What do you do?
Like, did people? Yeah, I guess. But like, I feel like it's more of just a movie thing, or did people actually get wedgied?
Oh, your
Oh, the
dog.
You saw that coming. That was
Yo, she saw that from the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
No,
that's
you're
how
good.
loud I'm being until
I
my head-
have one out because I'm like, oh shit.
am I screaming? Change, put the volume down or something. I'm sorry.
Should we take another shot?
Put
Yeah, sure.
put your
Why not?
volume up of your headphones now.
My volume, yeah, so I could stop screaming. I'm sorry. I'm deaf. A lot of y'all, actually, you guys probably know. Like a lot of y'all don't know. You guys,
But
are
you
like,
have a
"No,
nice
no."
tone to your voice,
know.
so it's not like,
Yo. Honestly, I'm maxed out. Look at how I'm maxed out.
what am I at?
My brother's like, put your headphones
No,
up so
I'm
you
like
don't
that.
scream. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm at 10.
Oh, dang.
It's probably because these, like when you have the full headphones on, you can hear better.
No, it's been years of actual ear damage.
Yeah.
Like when I have in-ears and I tell, right, because at sound check you let the sound man know, hey, I need more vocal, or I need more this, more that. By the time you get to showtime, right, because sound check is at 4, by the time you get to showtime it's like 9, so 5 hours have gone by. Anything could have happened. A good sound man is gonna set your stuff, push, play, name it snow, be like, all right, snow settings, boom, it's good. However, you sound check with no people there. By the time that it's there's people, there's feedback, there's all kinds of stuff happening, so they need to adjust. When they adjust, sometimes they overly do it, like they don't split the difference, they just overdo it. So then by the time that I'm like looking at them and I'm like, yo, fix this or whatever. And they're like trying, but they're not really doing it all the way. So sometimes, bro, if I need to turn that shit up for me to be able to hear, then I'm gonna turn that shit up.
I do
even
that
though,
too.
even though I know I'm damaging. Like if my inner thoughts were to be on a screen, you would hear, or you would see, damn, this shit is fucked up. Damn, this shit is hurting my ear. Damn, I'm fucking up. Damn, I'm literally feeling the in-ear vibrating off my fucking eardrum. Like all that shit. But I go through it because I'm just like, well, this moment right now, like I'm not going to get this moment again. If this was my last show, I want to make sure that I do what I need to do for this show. So fuck it. Fuck my future ears, you know, like we'll figure it out. Hopefully the AI will figure out a way to fix my ears. But so you just do that. And, but they haven't figured that out yet. So I'm just deaf now. So years and years of that, we're deaf. It's okay. I can hear pretty good.
As long as you can hear. I mean, that's all it
I
takes.
talk to you without a mic and you have a low voice
Yeah.
and I hear you.
Yeah. I do
Right.
have a low voice.
You are heard, friend. You are
Thank
heard.
God. You know what I also have a problem with? The fucking guest mic. It's never, doesn't matter who you are. The guest mic is never working.
Bro.
It's never working. It's never the same. It's never, there's just something about it that it's not on yet. It's there's always a problem with having two microphones at once. And I want to know why.
Because
What's the
sound men
problem?
are assholes.
Yes, that's the answer.
They don't care. They don't fucking care. And I almost feel like, especially being women, sound men are like, shut up, toots. Like, I literally feel like that is their energy. I'm telling you, I will not retire. And by the way, I might fuck around and retire, but I will not retire without having one tour that is all women sound people, women
Yeah.
lighting, women everything. I want to have an all woman and not just like the lineup.
That'd
I'm
be
saying
sick. Just
behind
top to
the
bottom.
scenes, top to bottom,
Yeah.
ran by women. Just there's women in these industries.
No, they really don't care, actually. Like, my very first show that I did for like thousands of people, I told this guy, I was like, I pulled up day before it I had never used in-ears in my life. First time using these ones, I just was like, I hit Russ and I was like, yo, I got to pull up night before just to like get my bearings and
Yeah, yeah.
try these out.
Yeah.
The sound guy was like I was like, yo, I've never used these. And he's like, oh yeah, one of them's just not working. Like it's just broken. And I was like, oh, okay, like what do I do? And he's like, I'll try to fix it overnight, but I'll let you know when you get here. Like could give a fuck. Like, and he could see that I was just like shitting my pants, like so nervous. And he's like, yeah, like suit yourself, basically, like, you know, I'll see if I can
dick.
figure it out, maybe not. And I was like, okay. And yeah, I pulled up, he's like, yeah, I couldn't fix it. And so I at least had one. So I had one, but I had to have one out. And it was like my first time doing any of it. So it was hard for me to get my bearings of like what I'm hearing here and the crowd super loud like over here, which was drowning out like what I'm hearing in here.
Yep.
So it was like really pivotal to have like
Yeah.
it working correctly. And I
Yeah.
just like, you know, thugged it out, but he just could give a fuck.
But that's the thing. We have to thug it out.
Yeah.
Like women in this industry, we are forced to just thug it out.
Yeah.
Because
That's what we have to do.
by the time it's showtime and it's crowd is here,
Yeah.
showtime is here, and you're being pushed against.
Yeah. No one
and
gives a
these-
fuck.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Boom, it's showtime. You fucking walk out there and you rock it out and you do whatever the fuck you can to survive and to make sure your fans see you in the best light. But the amount of people that you could throw under, like, I think next tour, I'm taking everybody's fucking name. I'm taking everybody's name. I
Right.
want to know. You feel me? Like, and by the way, the next tour might be the one that's all women because at this point, I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. I just can't keep dealing just on a human level as a people watcher. By the way, I'm a fucking huge weird ass people watcher. I'll be in the club and if I party, I'm just like watching people, watching behavior, just, you know, the same way that you would in the zoo. We want to
Right.
just see. It's like, it's interesting, you know? And I'll see dudes and I can see it in their face that they are a failed garage band having
Right.
divorcee. Their wife was tired of their
Yes.
bullshit and they're blaming the wife that she took the kids, but really actually she's just a mother, and they're like she's bitter and that's why and it's like, no, you just never really fucking amounted to anything because you could have actually just fucking tried at anything. You could have treated your wife better. You could have done anything. But because you had a 3-city fucking tour where you cheated on your fucking wife every chance you got, now she left and she took the fucking kids. All right. And now you're mad at her that you rather fucking cheat where there was 15 people in the crowd, dickhead. And now you're mad at me that there's 1,500 people at least, right? Bare minimum. There's 1,500 people here and you are jealous of a fucking woman because whatever the fuck you're going through. Like, I could say some shit like that, but I don't. Guess what I do? When they go, oh, well, that's just the best I could do. I'm like, all right.
That shit.
And so I put my in-ears in and I go on stage and I just put the shit up on my fucking pack as high as I fucking can and I lose my hearing because I'm not going to argue with fucking Joe Schmo who's going to tell the promoter that I was shit and then the promoter's going to email my fucking agency and going to email everybody that I was a bitch. The same way that in Houston, they said I incited a riot. And Houston Police Department had to reach out to us and be like, we're reaching out about a case where she incited a riot. And if it wasn't for the fact that I told my cameraman, keep filming, no matter what happens, keep fucking filming because I go through this all the time. And my cameraman is a sweet guy. He does yoga. He meditates and he doesn't understand why I always go through shit. And it wasn't until he kept filming that he realized, damn. So I did that. We filmed. We sent the footage. We sent it to my agency. We sent it to the people. We were like, where was the riot incited? Nowhere. They dropped it, left it alone. Had I not done that, they would have still had a fucking case on me. But I did that. When I was in El Paso and the fucking other sound man comes up and he's like telling me to calm down and blah, blah, blah and all this shit. And then I go through this whole shit and after the show, the guy's like, yeah, you know, maybe you won't misunderstood. Maybe you just don't get it, but blah, blah, blah. And he's saying, and I literally was talking to the dude like this and I was like, look over there. And he like looks and I was like, you see my cameraman? He's always filming. I'm like, he was filming everything that happened. I was like, so do you really want to do this? Because I could show you the footage and we could argue about this over some footage. And he was like, no, it's all good, you know, whatever. I'm like, yeah, people's attitudes start changing when you start documenting and filming everything because you're not about to gaslight me, bitch.
Period.
It's happened way too much. From now on, please have receipts. Anytime you want to blame me about some shit, please have receipts. Anytime you want to talk about no fucking crazy shit, please have receipts because I promise you, if I have to film the rest of my life from now until the day I die, I fucking will. Because I'm tired of people fucking starting shit with me and you don't really got the shit to back it up. So I'm filming everything. Stephanie, you've been filmed every single fucking day. I have 75 cameras in my bedroom.
Surprise.
I'm kidding. Nah, she wouldn't. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
no,
really be like
100%.
that. Did you get nervous? Were you like, damn?
No.
You're like, is she losing it right now?
No, not at all. I was listening, honestly, because I get it. Like, I feel like, especially as a woman, I just feel like, yeah, it's a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
There's a lot that, you know, our sound guys, production people, security, all that, and you know, it's not always an easy situation. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They really don't give a fuck. So,
And we're targets. Like, immediately people write us off because we're women. Like, 1. 2, if you have any amount of following, people are ready to drag you or like look behind behind the curtain. Like if you ever fall out with somebody, how regular people do, by the way, every day there's 2 friends that stop talking. But if you have any amount of following, motherfuckers are ready to go to the internet and be like, well, the XYZ. And you're just like, you could have just been regular, you know? So I don't know. Sometimes
always have the receipts. You always gotta
have the fucking
receipts,
receipts, bro.
Yep.
The palace shirt looks tough, they said.
Oh shit, me? Let's go.
Hey.
You know, had to put it on.
Hey.
A little bit.
Period.
Hey, y'all know we have a second moon right now?
Right now, like
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I
this
heard
moment.
we were having one, right?
Oh
It
shit!
it was pulling up on us.
All right, well, cheers to that.
Cheers to the
Cheers
second
to the
moon.
second moon.
Let's go.
Damn, bitch, I'm lit. You can
Same.
handle your liquor though.
I can. I literally come from alcoholic, so
Nice.
it's kind of in my blood. But
Lit.
I'm not. I mean, should I be proud of that? I don't know. I don't think so.
Should
No,
I
you
be proud of
shouldn't.
it?
No, but at the same time, I mean, shit. Be proud of. Look, if it works for you, shit. That's all we
Yeah.
can fucking do. It's like me. I talk about my trauma all the time. And
I don't
sometimes
drink
people-
a lot though. Like, I mean, I can drink a lot. That's the thing. Like, I can handle drinking a lot of liquor, but I don't drink often.
Often.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it's like, I think it's just in my genes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or fortunately. I don't fucking know.
But also you're happy.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just.
I am.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
I'm
Yeah.
very. Yeah.
You're a very good vibe. You're like,
Thank you.
we've hung out off camera, obviously, and like just vibed. And I
That's what we do.
genuinely love hanging out with you and you
Same.
guys, honestly. And
Sure.
yeah, we've gone.
You guys can come.
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, but no, I do enjoy hanging out with you, and I think it's so funny because we hit it off immediately, and I was
We
going
did.
through some things
Yeah. Yes. You were.
without saying too much, but
Yes.
I was going through some things where
Yeah.
I was like confiding in my boy here, like in my
Yeah.
mind, I was just like,
No, we really
bro.
did hit it
I was
off
like, dude.
immediately. Like, I feel like we just have a similar personality.
Yeah. So I remember confiding in you, and like it was funny because it's like we hung out and we was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But then by the time that the sun went down and we were hanging out at a
Mhm.
bar, that's when I was like, all right. Like, I
Yeah.
know the moment
Yeah.
that it turned into,
Yeah.
all right,
Anyways.
so let me. I was like, bro,
And I got the tea.
I'm ready. Yeah, I gave her all the tea
Mm-hmm.
and I was ready to just be like, all right, check this shit out. So there's this girl.
Yeah.
It always starts with there's this girl.
Yes.
And to be honest, the girl was Stephanie. So I remember just being like,
Mhm.
there's this girl. And
She has my headphones, and I need them back immediately. And I'm like, you're really gonna text her? Can I get my headphones?
Ask me if she ever got them back.
Did she?
No, they're still in my house.
No,
They're
that's
still
what I'm
in my
talking about. Good job, Stephanie. You keep them headphones. You keep them
Stephanie-
headphones.
Stephanie got them headphones in her
In case she
hoo-ha at
fucks
this
some
point.
shit up, and then she can text you again.
No, they still at my house. And how many times have you been at my house? Oh, sorry.
I was just at your house 2 days ago or whatever. We were at the studio with JP, and it was
You ain't
funny.
get the headphones?
We were at the
No,
studio
she-
with JP, and then he goes, by the way, he's like, last time we went over there drinking, they said that they would cover your tab the next time you come by. And so we were like, let's go over there.
Yeah.
So we go, and they're giving us all kinds of drinks on fire and all kinds of shit. And I was like, lit, this is all free. It's lit. And we're vibing. And then he got really drunk, and he dated someone who lives in her apartments.
Okay.
So he was like, let's go to your girl's house so that I can
Yeah.
go
Right.
knock on her door. And I was like, all right, bet, let's go over there. So by the time we go over there, he's like, which was crazy because I feel like, well, no, maybe he wasn't with the girl we was with. But anyway, whatever. He's like, I'm going to go knock on her door. And I'm like, yo, I was like, what you going to do if a dude answers? That's going to be crazy. So he was like, I didn't want to stick around to see.
he was confident.
By the time we got to the apartments and we opened the door for him, I was like, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm lit. I'm just going to go stay over at Stephanie's apartment. So I did. I left my bag in the studio. I left everything. I was like, and yeah, I was there. I could have got the headphones, but I didn't. We like them there.
Yeah. You like to have them there, you know, so you can ask for them in
No,
case you need
But when
to.
you met
I'm
me,
good.
when you met me, like, well, not when you met me, because, yeah, that was the night.
Yeah.
When we talked, I mean, I wasn't in a relationship with her. At that time, it was like, I didn't want a relationship. It had
Yeah.
been 2 years of single, just
Mhm. We
being
were
a-
making a song that was like,
I'm-
I'm single as fuck.
I'm doing my thing. I'm single.
Sorry, Stephanie.
And no, she knows.
It was the inspo.
Cause she knew the whole thing though, like, and then wait, Snow, you were kind of losing it there for a minute, but I love it. Oh my god, that's crazy. Really? I'm sorry. What the fuck? For real? Anyway, yeah. So but then I told you about everything, and that's crazy.
No, we
You're probably one of the reasons that we talked again, because you press send.
yeah. 100%.
She
I was
pressed
like-
send.
Well, I knew the vibes. I could tell the vibes. I knew where you were trying to be.
She
I
was
knew where you're trying to
there,
be,
she
and
was
I'm
there.
like, oh,
I was like,
let me help you.
Because I kept
boo.
thinking, I kept telling her,
Let
like,
me help you.
even
Come
when I
on.
wasn't fucking with Steph, like, I would think about her, but then I would be like, nah, like, nah. And then I was like, all right, maybe I might. So then I was like, something about my
You were
headphones or
always
something.
talking about her.
And then I showed it to her, and then she was like, send, and I was like, oh.
It needed to be done. Come on,
And so she did it. It's
pussy.
lit.
Let's go. Come on.
Bitch, speaking of, look, you ain't even finished your fucking
You
shot.
either.
All right, 2 fucking pussies.
Mm-hmm. Two pussies on a podcast. Okay.
They said Hito's the sound man making us lose our hearing.
Literally blew me out. I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's all good.
Something.
I don't
weird
have
is
much
going on.
hearing either, to be honest, because I put my shit loud every time I'm in the studio. Like, do you experience this? Producers like to not bump the shit. Right? We were in our session, and I remember we were like, "Can you turn the fucking beat up?" Like, they don't like to play
Talk
the
about
shit
the
loud.
session we had.
Oh my-
Can we talk without talking shit?
Yes.
How do we do this?
I don't know. Okay.
So
We
I
we
got
had a
told-
great session.
yeah, I got
Like-
told, "Oh, would you like to work with Caitlyn?" I was like, "Yeah, I've obviously seen your work." So I was like, yeah, "Let's do it."
Aw.
So I show up, and I see her,
too.
and y'all are dope. But the producer, unfortunately, was underprepared.
Yeah, I think you know what happens a lot. I think producers are like, "Yo, pull up to this session," right? And they don't know the artist they're working with, and they don't care to look into it, listen to the shit. Like, they're just kind of like, "Okay, cool, let me pull up and play what I have here."
Yeah, like
But-
they should be so happy.
Yes, but that's not always, that's you have to make sure you know who's pulling up so you know you have the vibes ready. And
Yeah.
that wasn't the case. The vibe we were trying to like be like turned up and happy and like make a banger and that like, we were on some sad shit.
Yeah,
Remember?
it was
We
weird.
were like on some sad shit and we're like, "Oh, like we're trying to lift the mood."
right.
But
And then we were like on the fly, right? You're a producer. On the fly, like, can we like maybe all right,
Yeah,
let's make some
right.
shit from scratch.
yeah, let's just start cooking.
And then he starts just going through samples and they're just sad or
Dark.
weird or
Yeah,
dark or
yeah.
also just like and
Right.
by the way, we haven't really met that much. So I also don't know. I'm like, maybe she's on this vibe. In my mind, I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe like this is her dude. Like, I don't fucking know.
Didn't
And-
know anybody.
Exactly. So we
Yeah.
all were just kind of like
We
know-
we didn't know, but we were on the same page.
Yeah.
But we didn't know we were on the
eventually
same page.
I was like, what about something bouncy? And then she was like, yes. And I was like,
and you played
okay.
it, and I was like, hell yeah, that's it. And so we're like, can you load this up?
between us, I texted Pumbaa and I
Yeah.
was like, Poom, can you please give me some bouncy where like we could still rap,
Yeah.
but we want a little bit more Bay feel, like
Mhm.
think, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like some shit. And so Pumbaa was like, all right, bet. He sent me some shit. I told the producer, I was like, hey, load this up. I'm pretty sure he felt like, bitch, what the fuck am I here
I know
for
I
then?
hate doing that too, because we both felt kind of like, because you're like, okay, like what are you supposed to do in that situation as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just roll with it?
And do we always just go around feeling bad for people who can't do their
exactly,
job correctly?
Exactly. Are we supposed to just feel bad and be like, oh, but then what are they here for? It's like, no, but you're also wasting my time. So
Yeah.
it's like, this is what I'm on. And then we played the shit and then still didn't catch on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So we recorded. It was good. We did what we did, and then from there, I think it also just made us be able to build because we were like, all right, bet. Like we kind of on the same
Yeah.
wave of like, we both go through similar shit with dealing with. So it was cool. We went out, we hung out, and ever since then,
We've been boys.
right? Yeah. My brother said, not here. Stop asking about my son. And if you're gonna ask for my son, then make sure you spell his fucking name right. How about that?
Period.
I named him that for a reason. Make sure you spell it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And stop calling my son a man. He's not a man. He's a boy. He's a little boy. Okay.
It's a cute little boy.
Right. Because bitches be like, that's my man. I'm like, bitch.
What? That's
Right.
my man. Wait,
bro,
what?
it'd be crazy
Hold
out here.
on. Hold on.
That's why he wanted to take a break from social media, was because little girls
Yeah.
was making like whole ass
No.
videos about him, and he's
That's
like, they're
baby Drew. We don't do that.
and then he was like, they're little girls. I was like, who the fuck do you want to make
Mm-mm.
videos of you? What the fuck? Yeah, it's
yeah. What?
a lot going on.
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Hold on.
Like, let my son be a kid. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not worried about nothing right now. He's worried about grades, sports,
Good. Yep. Football.
being a good kid,
Mm-hmm.
maybe picking up some eggs from the chickens
Hopefully.
and eating them. Not the chickens, the
Exactly.
eggs.
Speaking of eggs, are you an eggnog fan?
I am.
Nice.
I
My
actually
brother is.
really am.
Really?
I love eggnog.
Really?
Yes.
Do you get
it's-
into
Heck yeah.
season?
Yes. And
Nice.
I feel like you're an eggnog fan.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people aren't. Which it tastes sweet. It's so
You're-
good. Like, yeah, my girl's like, no.
No. Dang.
Like I'm not. I can't say I'm like. Okay, bring me some right now. Bring the eggnog. There's some in the fridge.
Is
I
there?
want to try it.
Oh, you have you had it?
Like I feel like I've tried it for the sake of
I
trying it,
don't-
but I don't think I've ever been. I'm not like him. Him, as soon as it starts getting chilly or November, he's
Yes.
like eggnog season.
Ito, me too. I'm the same. I am eggnog season. Like, it tastes good. It's sweet. It's like a treat. I don't get what people don't like about it.
Well,
Is it the fact that it has the word egg in it?
Yeah, maybe the
Yeah,
thought.
I
and
think
I
that's
think
it.
Egg.
the thickness is what she doesn't like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, it is kind of like a smoothie-ish,
Yeah,
a little thick. But I
it's
also,
like coquito is.
I also
similar.
like that though.
Gross.
I also like that it's
It
a
is
little
good, right?
thick.
That it's like
You know what I'm saying?
it's like, a cream.
What the fuck are
Heavy
you
cream.
talking about? Don't you know what I'm saying to me, bitch?
I also
I don't know
like
what
that.
we both.
I also like that it's a little thick.
That what? Wait, hold on. What the fuck are you talking about?
Eggnog.
Yeah, but why would you want something thick going down your throat?
No, not
Whoa.
necessarily that.
Yeah, like.
You know.
Oh, do I like thickness in women?
Yes.
Yes. Do I want?
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I do like the consistency, but not. Guys, pause. Like, it just.
Yeah,
it,
no, don't.
What you
there's-
mean, pause?
there's
Ito,
nothing
step
about
in
that,
here.
'cause
Come
I don't
on.
like no
Yeah,
thickness.
exactly.
Going down nowhere. So
Right. I don't like
it's
it in
just-
that way. I'm just saying it tastes good and it's slept on.
It's
Come on.
rich.
It's rich.
Someone said Caitlyn is drunk. I'm not drunk yet.
She knows what she likes.
I'm
Thickness in her
confident.
throat. Oh no, Ito said not to talk about the thickness. Look at him.
Mm-mm. It ain't about.
Yo, Ito don't always pop up on the screen, but he wants to defend eggnog.
Yeah, look, he's
Yeah.
like, hold on a second. It's not about
Eggnog,
the
man.
thickness.
All right,
All right, I'm about to try it right now. We about to see. I get that it tastes. I mean, I get it.
Okay, do you drink a protein shake?
No.
Oh.
I mean, like I
right.
will, but I'm like I'm miserable, bro, while I'm drinking.
Oh, okay. Well, then I get that. But like, it's like a protein shake. It's just a little thick, but it tastes good.
Sorry, I'm eating
Very
all the
random.
chamoy off this. Oh, they got the eggnog.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
the only
go.
thing I don't like about
you have it
is
on
that
deck.
it's-
I feel like we're a little early for eggnog. No.
What dog
That's what
is
Drew
that?
said. He was like, they have it in October. I'm like, yeah.
Is there? It does feel a bit early, but I fuck with it.
Might as well.
If y'all real eggnog drinkers, then go ahead.
You're
Well,
gonna
that's
try
why I
it.
got the
I'm gonna try
pumpkin.
it.
Yeah.
I got the pumpkin eggnog for this
Oh
month.
hell yeah!
And
Okay, so
next
that's
month-
October. Bet.
Ito, let's
different
just drink eggnog together.
I'm dead. I'm gonna be gone in San Francisco at my
cheersing
show. I come
eggnog.
back and you guys are wearing matching pajamas, cheersing
Just
eggnog.
With under your Christmas tree.
I'm like, what the fuck? What in the interracial relationship is going on here?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey.
I'm like, it's just like my dad when he
I'm
fucking
an
left with that
honorary.
white woman.
Come on.
Getting the figgy
She wasn't
pudding.
white. She was Costa Rican.
Remember when Drew
Um,
wanted figgy pudding?
He did want figgy pudding. Remember when
What
Baby
the hell
Drew,
was that?
Baby Drew wanted to dress up as Jason's brother,
Oh.
and I
wait,
was like, who the fuck is that?
Wait, who's Jason's brother?
Bro, that was my problem. Baby Drew was 5 years old, and he was like, I want to be Jason's brother. And I was like, who's Jason's brother? And he was like Jason, but it's his brother. And I was like, well, what the fuck does he
But
dress
who is
like?
that?
Bro, nobody. He made that shit up.
Oh, okay.
Right, period.
I
Like,
fuck with
he's a
that.
main character. So I was like, does
Absolutely.
he wear? I was like, okay, what does he wear? And I was like, Timberlands. And he was like, yeah. boots.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, jeans. He was
Oh,
like, yeah.
hell
I was
yeah.
like, flannel for sure, right? Jason's brother would wear a fucking
Wait,
flannel.
sorry. The presentation. This is amazing. Okay. Be
Eggnog.
honest.
Ready?
Yes, I love this shit.
No, yeah, it's good.
Exact.
It's like horchata times two.
Exactly.
Well, the
The
pumpkin,
pumpkin
spice is so good.
fucking lit.
The pumpkin,
You want the regular one?
no,
I'm
the pumpkin is
on the fucking pumpkin.
the pumpkin
Hold
is
on.
giving vibes.
It's giving Halloween.
It is horchata. See how I tried to give a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, both our throats are making
Mhm.
mad noise.
Wait, should we do it?
Straight in the
Hold
mic.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
Pour us some more. Pour us some more. We're just gonna. I'm dead. It's good.
It is really good.
Yo,
This
it's
is
giving
really good.
fall, bro. We spooky season. It's spooky season right now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it, you said?
Wow. That's
How do y'all-
incredible. Lex, I'm sorry. You would love this. Yeah,
Give her
you're
some.
so
Give her
good.
some. She
Gi-
looks like you. You look like
Lex-
you like pumpkin spice. Sorry, is that crazy?
Guys,
Is
she's
that
Mexican, for fuck's sake.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like you look like classy white woman. Like you look. Not for real. Like she gives vibes.
She'd
like,
look like she'd fuck with a pumpkin spice. No, she
yeah.
would.
That's
Yeah.
better than
Yeah, see?
regular eggnog.
Do you like the consistency? Okay. It's not. I'd be more interested in Snow trying the regular eggnog.
No, don't do
To
that.
be honest, yeah.
Wait, you
see?
said it's normally
Hold on, let's
thinner?
ease into it.
Oh, thicker.
Yeah, this
Oh.
this feels like
Probably because that's like the Kroger brand. That's like the generic one.
yeah, that's what
Then
I'm
go
talking about.
Kroger, cause this shit is good.
Perfect,
This shit
yeah.
could be a fucking paleta, dude. We freeze this shit. I'll be eating.
That's
fucking
incredible.
popsicles.
But the real eggnog, it does have a specific taste. You know? What? Stop
If
looking
it's
at
worse,
me like
well,
that.
I'm saying if it's worse than this, then I don't want it.
It's not worse, it's just different. Like this, I feel like most people would like. Like it's sweet. It's pumpkin. Yeah, it's like pumpkin ice cream melted.
This is bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to drink a
also
shot of
I
regular
also
eggnog?
love these. These
These
are
are
cute.
cute.
Well,
They're really
that's-
cute.
That's the low fat one, but yeah.
All right, I'll try it for
We're
the sake
watching
of.
our weight.
That was for me. 'Cause
Yeah,
like, I
Ito's
wanna enjoy
watching.
the eggnog, but
I don't want to
He's
gain.
lost so much. How much weight have you lost? I know you've gained muscle though, so I know that it's hard to gauge.
110 or something.
He lost 110
What?
pounds, bro.
I don't think I.
I met you like this though. Like you look.
He was
right?
thinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I show you old videos, you're
No,
gonna
I've
be like,
never.
what the
I've never
fuck?
seen him.
No.
Any
Sometime-
different than this.
Yeah.
There's old videos where like I think they're funny, but then like he's bigger, and also I'm just like, no, like you look right. You enjoy, but I will say, I'm proud as fuck of you. Like you did shit that like I feel like most people would be like, what the fuck? I
Oh,
like
thank you.
yeah.
that shit's hard.
And I love you. I love you. I love that for you because honestly, like, that's fucking awesome, dude. Cheers to
Cheers to-
regular eggnog
yeah.
in your
Is
name.
this it?
because-
Okay. I got my good shit right here.
Oh.
That's good too.
Okay. Oh my god.
Damn. Thought
It's
that'd be
no,
hella
it's
Some
deaf.
layered up.
Yeah.
What?
Yo.
It's I don't know why it's.
It's
something weird,
cool because this one I don't know if it's stronger than usual because the aftertaste is liquor. It's not like it's like egg. I would have thought it was egg.
It does have like
whatever.
an
Aftertaste is
interesting
liquor. There's
aftertaste.
no alcohol in there.
no, there isn't.
This is just
Yeah,
It's just
plain
the way I
regular.
got that weird.
No, it
I
hasn't.
got that back of the throat
It
liquor
does.
taste.
It does have a malt like interesting aftertaste, but
Wait, so even the pumpkin one don't got no liquor? What the fuck am I drinking this for?
Enjoy.
calories.
For taste.
I
No,
know,
but
it's-
we do have the
it's
eggnog
actually
with the
fucked up.
alcohol over there.
An amazing
Yeah.
No, at
cocktail.
this point I've had
option.
enough calories that I should just drink the shot.
Yeah, I mean, if we're
An amazing cocktail mixer.
trying all the types of eggnogs, I
You know?
guess the one with alcohol.
Okay, let me
Oh,
try
there's
the one with
nothing in there.
alcohol.
Oh, whew.
We getting ready for motherfucking. What do y'all do for Thanksgiving and whatever?
I go to her house,
Who's her?
Lexi, and my manager, and I.
What happened? You need another shot? Are you good?
And yeah, no, I'm good.
You
and
good? Alright.
she's Italian, so she has a lot of family members. And we have an Italian Thanksgiving.
You're not Italian?
I'm not.
She's Italian.
She's Italian, and
Wait, but you were. Wait, why you said she was Mexican? You said
she's half Mexican, half Italian.
okay, half Mexican, half Italian. Your
Mhm.
dad's in Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Period. You're international as fuck.
Yeah. So
Oh, do you speak Italian?
her mom speaks Italian, and
She said I don't speak any language.
she
and
can
I'm
barely speak
dyslexic."
English. Okay, but
And what are you?
Just white.
Like white? Just,
I am, if you must know, I am German.
okay. Period.
I'm Norwegian,
Ooh.
and I'm, yeah, just white. It's
Wow.
pretty boring, honestly. I'm British. I'm Irish.
But you have rhythm, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Where
I
you
think.
got that from? Like out of all the things you named, which one do you think did it?
None of those.
No, something.
It's just a spirit from above.
Soul.
It's a soul.
I've said that before. I've said that.
It's not. It's
I
like,
feel like it's soul.
I'm British, Irish, Norwegian, German.
Fuck the British. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
none of it.
Love the rest of it, but just specifically the British. Like it's like
What's wrong? What's up with that? Tell me.
they be
Let me
just,
know.
Like
Should I not be
mind
talking
you,
about
you're
that?
not. No, it's just you're not part of the government, so it's not like
No.
It's like, but it's just more like sometimes like certain governments. It's like the U.S. Like sometimes when I talk bad about the government in the U.S., people are like, "Well, if you're not proud, then go somewhere else." And it's like, no,
Someone said that's why you're so tall. Maybe.
makes sense.
No, actually, I'm not that. The thing is, I'm not that tall.
You're like, I'm not that tall. Snow short.
Snow short, for real.
Wow,
I'm not that tall, but
that's crazy.
I've been told I give like short girl energy. Is that like accurate?
Short girl.
Yes, I went on my story and everybody I have met in person, talked to is like, wow, I thought you were a lot shorter. Like
Every
so
meet and greet, people tell me they thought I was taller.
maybe that's what it's just the opposite of like what you actually are. But I go and I go, okay, everybody I meet says I thought you were like 5'2". Like, do I give short girl energy? And they're like, yes. Not one person was like, yeah, I thought you were tall. Not one person thought I was tall. What is it?
I don't know, because it's the same thing for me, but I get offended because they'll always be like some lesbian.
Maybe I give small dick
that's
energy.
like,
And
I thought you were bigger. I thought you were taller. I thought you were.
Because you
and I'm
give
like,
big dick energy. That's what it is.
I have big dick energy regardless, but they still.
I
think
don't
I'm
have that.
Short.
No, they don't. You just said they think you're tall.
No, I said big dick.
Oh.
My dick don't matter with my. What is
Right.
it? My dick's not on top of my head or under my feet. There's vertical and horizontal.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I don't fucking know. I think sometimes also people just want to fuck with us. Maybe,
Yeah, I
no?
think maybe they do. And I'm like, okay, I guess whatever. But
Because I'm like, you paid all this money to meet me, and your only comment to me
And
was
they're
you
like, "Oh,
thought I was
you were tall."
shorter.
or you
I mean, taller.
Right.
Sorry. You're
it's-
right. Sorry.
exactly. And I'm
You were
like,
confused by my stupidness.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Um,
You made me slip up. It's all right. But no, I honestly don't know. I think it's just soul where I get it from. Like, there's no. My mom is like big music head, but like rhythm wise, like in my whole family, like I have that. Like that's just like a gift.
That's dope.
You know, like nobody can come close to like my rhythm. But
Period.
well, I just have to say that. That's just facts. Like
You
no,
have siblings?
yeah,
How many?
2 sisters and a brother. They're
Older
half
or younger?
older.
Nice. So you're like the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That makes sense.
My brother is into music as well, but sorry, I'm just more.
Your brother's Eminem.
No, my brother is more.
Is your brother Marshall Mathers?
No, my brother is not as musically talented as I am. Sorry.
Damn, just
Sorry.
shaming your brother live right now? That's crazy, because you also could have just not said that.
No, he's not.
I
It's
think my
okay.
brother-
I love him. I love him. He's just not.
I
He
think
can
my
play guitar
brother
and
is high
drums.
key musically inclined.
Challenged?
No, musically inclined more than me. Because when we tried to
Really?
study music theory, he got it and I didn't.
Okay,
But that's
I do
just-
have to say something though. My brother can play more instruments than I can,
Oh,
but
shit.
but
Okay.
the rhythm, like, he just doesn't have that.
Yeah, like I'm
like,
more
I
by
ha-
ear.
Yes,
And
I
he's more
have
like
the
bar.
natural rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know where that comes from. It's not from being white.
Soul.
You know, it's soul.
Which that's what they say, right? Like you could download your consciousness into a computer and they will be able to upload it to something else and you'll live forever. But it's like, will that really be me? Like, what if my soul's long gone? Like, it doesn't matter if you cryogenically fucking freeze me like Austin Powers. Like, if my soul is long gone, do you really get me, or do you get like some weird ass computer version? Like, what the fuck?
Damn,
What do you think?
I don't know.
Because that'd be lit if they upload me and then I pop it back up and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? You know? But if they don't and it's just
I feel
like a
like
weird
yeah,
version.
you're just on to something else. I feel like it might just be a weird version.
Yeah.
How would they know though that it's not you saying? Because you'd probably still react that way if they really got all your information, they know that you'd react that way, so they do that.
No, yeah, but I'm saying
They
me.
do that.
I don't give a
exactly.
fuck what that version of me acts like. I'm saying, will it be me? Will it be my
No,
brain? Last
think
night, you want to
so.
know what I had a dream of that was really fucking weird? You motherfucker. Because in my dream last night, you were driving, and I was like, stop, because you know the brakes aren't that good. And you were like, we're fine. And you did something, and you tried to do something silly, because you know sometimes you do. And you try to do something silly, and we fucking did this, and then we flew off a fucking cliff. And I was like, fuck. Like, literally while it happened, I was like, fuck. But we landed fine. Like, we landed back normal. So the only thing that happened was the windshield broke. And when it happened, I was like, fuck. My biggest worry was that we were late. It wasn't even like you didn't do anything crazy. Like, we didn't die or anything. I didn't think, right? But my biggest worry was that we were late and we didn't have the time to deal with whatever the fuck this was now. And so I was like, bro, like, I fucking told you the brakes were bad. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, whatever. And then you start walking away and you were like, oh, it's fine. And then you start walking away. And I forgot what I said. I was like, damn, you're not even sorry. Like, you never even said you're sorry or nothing. And then you were like, we're fine. And then you walked away and you disappeared. And then I was in a waiting room. And there was this furry
That dream
cow.
sucks.
What? In
There was a
Plot
furry
twist.
cow. And there was people in this waiting room. And I was telling her, I was like, what's crazy is nothing happened to nobody. Nobody died, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, wait, it sounds like my brother left. And then I was in a waiting room. I'm like, was I in limbo? I'm like, did something happen? I started like just, my dream was crazy. But it's probably because I woke up at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, smoked, and went back to sleep. So my dream was just, right. I was like, what the hell? But the baby cow with the furry, and then there
That's
was a little,
accurate.
there was a spider, but then it was actually a scorpion, and the cow was trying to eat it. And they picked up the cow, and they were trying to sell me the cow for overpriced, but they were trying to make
were
sure
like,
that it was a
"Fuck
woman
that."
cow, female cow, because a male cow wasn't so expensive. It was a whole lot of stuff.
Damn, what weed are you hitting?
Yes or no? I have crazy dreams all the time.
You do.
They're weird.
She dreams every single day.
Really?
You know, sometimes that you sleep and like you just close your eyes and then you just wake
Yeah.
up. You're like, oh, I slept. No, she has a dream.
Do you
every
remember
night.
every dream?
For the most part. Like, she'll wake up and be like, what did you dream about today? And I'm like,
Oh, check this out.
sometimes it takes me a second because, yeah, they are. And then sometimes I don't want to talk about them because I'm like, I need to figure out what that means before I fucking. That was weird. Like, it'll be some weird shit. I don't know.
That
My brain
sounds-
just be overactive for no reason. Do you
Yeah.
dream?
I do, but I don't remember a lot of them. I
That's
feel
nice.
like.
You're probably at peace or something.
I mean, I smoke a lot of weed, but I feel like, yeah, like sometimes I have crazy dreams but I don't know. I don't necessarily.
Why'd they give
wake
me
up-
alcoholic one and they didn't give you any?
She didn't finish hers.
What do you mean? You have
Mine,
you have
this
an
is
alcoholic
alcoholic
one?
eggnog.
When'd you get that?
They gave it to me.
What?
Because you were still drinking that one, so I didn't.
Give
pour
her
it
What the
out.
hell,
alcoholic
y'all? I'm
eggnog.
out here just drinking empty calories.
For no reason. This one got liquor in it. All right, keep
Damn.
going. Sorry about the dream. They're
No,
about to
I don't.
refill you.
I don't remember a lot of my dreams because I don't fucking know why. I don't know the answer. I just don't. I smoke weed and I feel like I just pass the fuck out, and then sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But that brings me to my next thought. Y'all need to watch the fucking show From. I'm putting that on right now so they make another season.
Bro, yes. Okay, I'll watch From and then you watch Chaos because
Let's
they
do it.
deleted it.
Okay.
Like, or they canceled it after one season and I was excited for the next season.
Apparently people aren't like talking about it enough, and they're like, I think going back and forth on doing another season, I need it to happen. So everybody watch From. I'm telling you, it's a little bit gory, but if you fuck with that shit, it's a really good show.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
watch
kind of
From.
about like, it is kind of around like dreams and like not really sure what's reality and what's real,
Okay.
or what's not real and what's reality.
Okay, I'm gonna watch From.
Yeah.
But Chaos
But
is
it's a little
about
gory.
Greek mythology, but turned into like nowadays shit. And it's funny, it's silly, it's whatever.
Okay.
But we were literally on the podcast promoting it. Like, we were like, oh my God, we just started watching the show. And then somebody was like, they just canceled it. So then we had to search it and we were like, they just canceled it. We were like, what the fuck?
What is it? Stream on what platform?
Netflix?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. No, never seen
And
it.
I'm not gonna lie, when I pressed play, I didn't know it was about Greek mythology until you hear certain names that you're like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, Zeus.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, what? But it's, you know, what's his name? The actor name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's with him and a bunch of, and it was good. It was a good show, and I was excited for the next season. It left off on a good cliffhanger.
No, From is really slept on, like super slept on. So I
Right.
need everyone to tune in.
Everybody
so
here has homework.
so I can keep binging it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's that streaming on?
Okay, MGM.
Bitch, what
I
the
know.
fuck?
I know. Okay,
Who has MGM?
I had to do the free subscription for this, okay? Because I do it through Prime Video, and then MGM is like you can do the free subscription through Prime, but it's playing on MGM. I don't know. It's a new streaming platform, I guess, but that's where From streaming, and I can't not watch it, so I have to have that subscription.
Same on free sub. OMG, I love From. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I just found this because Lexi saw somebody talking about it like, yo, everybody needs to watch this. Nobody's talking about it enough, and they might not shoot another season. So,
So you saw it.
yes. But she's watching it too. It's really good acting.
So maybe I should make a TikTok about
you would like
chaos.
it. I just feel like you would like it.
'Cause
Yes.
I want
you
chaos to come back.
should.
It's
That-
like there's been a few shows that they canceled that I'm like, bitch, you can't leave me.
No, it's fucked up.
That sucks.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, like they should at least have one more episode where they
Mm-hmm.
finish things.
Yeah.
Wait, they're just gonna leave you hanging?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
it's
did they?
canceled.
What?
Like they
And they left
They're
it-
not even gonna finish the season?
And it was such a cliffhanger. It was like when
no, they
everything
finished the
was-
season, but they're
Wait,
just
that's
not
They
even
like
doing
trying to
terrible.
renew it for another
I
season.
almost would like the fact
they
that they
did
could
it
do
with-
that to y'all.
They did it with the intention that they were gonna get a second season.
Okay.
So they left
yeah,
us on a
got-
they left
cliffhanger.
it.
Got you. Okay. That's terrible.
I was like, man.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah, there's 3 seasons of
literally
From,
all.
so y'all can you know you got some to binge. How many are of Chaos?
1.
1?
Yeah.
Nah. I can go.
And-
I can get
and-
through that in like.
And it like
quick.
premiered on at the very end of August, and then in the middle of September or something,
Can't-
they were like, "No, it's not coming back." Like, what?
Damn.
How did y'all
And, like,
decide
you
so
didn't even
fast?
give
Yeah,
it a
that's too
fighting
quick.
chance.
Which what I was saying was, isn't it fucked up that Netflix can have a show that they're paying for and they cancel it immediately when literally Netflix has benefited off the fact that certain shows haven't done well somewhere else, so then they get the show and then it does well.
Right.
So I'm like, y'all need to have a little patience.
Mhm.
Like, don't
For
you know
people
the
to
fucking
catch on.
business, bro?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's crazy because it seemed like a really dope show. And honestly, bro, like I said before, I'm tired of Netflix like bread and butter being murder shit. Like in real cases, because it's fucked up. It's like, bro, y'all give no fucks about the
Yeah.
victims. Y'all keep on just having shows, and people want to keep watching all these shows about murderers and people who
All
want to like.
Netflix is murder shit. It
And it's-
really is.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, it's annoying. Yeah, like
It's a
I'm
lot
go-
of documentaries about. That's always the top like show.
Yeah, and like I would like to think that people are gonna start like going away from that, because it's like there's no way that that's your whole life. Like you want to watch shitty stories about people like that were innocent victims, and like it's fucked up at this point. It's like gossip. It's like tea. It's like it's gross. It's gonna fucking ruin your
And
brain.
it's crazy how quick they come out with like anything trending that's like, oh, this just broke or whatever. A documentary is like a week later. Like,
Yeah.
It's like they're just.
Can you
built for
imagine
it.
how many Diddy fucking movies are about to be made?
Yeah,
and
there's already
shows?
one. Like already a Netflix doc on it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how many more as more details
Oh
come
yeah,
out?
100%. It's like they got that shit on lock for sure.
It's annoying. I hope that more inspiring things happen and more great things happen, because Jesus Christ.
Right.
And just nobody gives a fuck about the victims. Like what was
Yeah.
it? We just watched the whatever that was. It just happened to be on TV. I mean on the TV.
Oh, the
And this guy was just like, oh yeah, he, killed his girlfriend when he was a teenager or whatever. But now, he's better, and now he's going to get married and he's going to be happy and whatever. And it was crazy because the documentary is just telling that whole story. And even though it was telling it very nicely, I was still like, So her life is gone. His baby's mom is gone.
Right.
And he gets to just remake his life, and everyone's so happy for him, and he gets to just do a business. And then I didn't know that the second half of this little documentary thing was saying the other side. So I didn't realize that the first half was just putting him up like that. Then the second half was actually saying other details that he left out. And then they show him the details, and they show people talking about him, and he's trying to defend himself, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, bro, he was abusive. There was already like a record of all that shit happening. There was all that. So now he wasn't as innocent. He said he accidentally killed her, and you know, he couldn't. So it makes you be on his side, and then all of a sudden it's like, actually no, what actually happened was this. And then you're like, it's crazy, bro, because it's like, I don't know, they're emotionally damaging us, because after that I was pissed off. Like, I want him to serve a longer time in jail. I hate him. Actually, I'm like, why are we supporting him with our tax dollars when people can be so fucking abusive and liars and manipulators? Crazy. I don't know. Bitch, I'm getting depressed. Let's drink.
That's the theme of this episode.
Depression?
Yeah, we kind of like.
There's no
we
way.
kind of went there.
Let's talk about some gay
We
shit.
did. We went there.
You kissed a girl
Yeah.
and you liked it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Katy Perry?
I love that transition. I love Katy
Right.
Perry.
Do you? Do you really? Because I hate her sometimes.
Okay, look, she's okay. Listen.
I hate that song.
Listen.
I hate her scissoring with what's her name on the fucking thing. I hate all of it.
Listen. She has hits on hits on hits on hits. Like,
Does
let's
she?
let's not deny that. She is a pop icon. She is. Is she a little insufferable sometimes? Maybe. Yes, but she is a pop icon. Do I like what's the capacity you're asking me? Do I like her as an artist, or do I think she's hot? Like, what's the question?
Like, for women who like women, do you think there's a lot? I mean, and mind you, you're bi, so your spectrum, your everything is like a
Yes.
little bit different
Yeah.
than mine.
Right.
But I just feel like sometimes me as a lesbian,
Mm-hmm.
como lo digo in Spanish, it would be like nos llevan entre las patas, you know, like they take I don't know how to say that in fucking English. They like they're doing something, and then they just kind of like they're fucking us up in the meanwhile, and they don't even give a fuck. You feel me? So it's like some of the things that somebody like Katy Perry can do, or like anybody who's just using lesbianism
Right.
as a benefit.
Yeah.
But you don't think that song? I mean, that song was huge.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that opened up, like, making it a little more normal?
No, I think it normalized using lesbians as a way to get attention.
Oh, but I believed it.
But you're a man, and you're also not even like you in some ways are a very dude man.
Okay.
Dude, man.
So that's exactly who you wanted to become normal for, like, accepted.
So when you heard that song, what did you think?
That she kissed a girl and she liked it.
Plain
Like,
and
I don't
simple.
know. Like, I don't know. It kind of like normalized it though. It's like, I'm just saying, something that big. Could've
It
changed
was
the
a
game.
hit.
I don't know, but I guess it's up to you ultimately.
I mean, it's not up to me. I guess it's up to everybody.
I can see both sides. I think
Very bi of you.
it is. I'm stepping into my. I can definitely see both sides. Like, I can see how, like, maybe somebody who didn't want to maybe talk about that yet, or like know that about themselves, and they're like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Like, you know, maybe the little bi in me was like, oh, like Katy Perry, you know, normalized it in a way. And then somebody maybe who's more like, oh, you know, you're just making it hot, or you're just trying to make a mockery of it a little bit. I can see that too. Like, I feel like it might have had, you know, a space for both
Yeah.
people
I get it.
in a
But
sense.
yeah,
I can see both sides, but you know, that's me.
no, I see it too, and I get it. But at the same time, it's almost like if she would have had that one and she brought attention to it, great. That's dope. But then this new one where she was like scissoring on TV with a whole baby and husband or boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like sometimes when girls make songs about being with women and then they just go right home to their boyfriend or their husband or whoever, it's just kind of like, girl, shut the fuck up.
To
like
be honest, I'm not like that tapped in on her.
I wasn't,
Like,
but
I don't really
because
know.
I'm on lesbian
like,
for
what
you
are
page.
you even talking about? Scissoring and wait,
What was that
on the,
performance? She was
that on
doing
the
all kinds of-
VMAs or some shit? Yeah, it's a little much. Yeah, no,
it's
I
just
hear
like,
you.
okay, girl, like stop.
I'm not tapped in. But besides the fact of her being a pop icon, she is a pop icon. But it is, you know, yeah, it's the rebrand.
But also, it's a kind of like pop icon in the time where like we had no option but to listen to whoever
Right.
fucking
Exactly.
what's his name put on. What was his
Exactly.
name? Dr. Luke. Like we had no
Put
option.
everybody.
Yeah, like whoever, like, cause
Yeah.
I've seen artists from like that era be like, back in the day it was so specific and exclusive, and it's like, yeah, cause you motherfuckers literally were taking up everything. Like
Right.
as long as you appeared at a Diddy party and did whatever the fuck people
100%.
listened to you, they were doing whatever you wanted. But nowadays it's more like it's
Yeah.
open, cause it's like, bro, people like us. I mean, and I don't know your particular situation in the business, but
Yeah.
with me, like, I know that I haven't been a part of nothing, and I'll
No,
still, and
same,
it
yeah.
negatively affects me, but I'll do it because my character says I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, I'll make music. Will I be as popular as somebody who's openly doing some fuck shit? No, but I'm fine. Like if I could pay my bills and do what I love, isn't that the dream? The dream is to, you know, do what you love and pay your bills and take care of your family. Like, isn't that it?
No,
I don't know.
100%.
Like, I didn't think I was gonna be fucking Scrooge McDuck and be swimming in fucking coins. Like, I
Right.
was pretty sure I was just gonna be vibing and like, you know, buy a couple chickens at a time. Like, that's cool with me.
Yeah. No, I think, yeah, I agree.
But now she's a gay icon. How? That's what I'm saying. There is some times when people will, for example, to leave Katy Perry out of it, when Drake said girls like girls, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh my God, even he's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But then I was like, okay, I guess, like you said, it could normalize it. It could make more people just be like, hey, girls like girls, hey, period.
Right.
You know? But what I don't like is that men will take that and be like, oh yeah, I identify as a lesbian. Oh, or like, oh, can I get in the middle? Oh, can I get in between
Right,
that?
right.
Or, oh, me too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just makes it so like,
Mhm.
shut up. Like, there's not enough straight women out here for you to be fucking with that you got to be bothering
You have to make a whole song about,
literal lesbians
Yeah.
in the middle of
Well, that
West
was his
Hollywood.
line, right? That he's
what?
that he's a lesbian or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah,
That was-
he said
yeah.
he's,
so,
he's lesbian too.
So like you were saying, part of me is like, okay, it's
Oh yeah, but
normalizing
that's-
it, but part of it is like, the fuck?
Yeah, well, that shouldn't be normal. A guy saying that, like, bro.
And it shouldn't be normal for a girl to use lesbianism as long as it benefits her and she
Right.
Oh,
goes
yeah,
back
but
to her
that's-
husband or her
that,
boyfriend.
That
No,
you
for
have
sure.
to like dig deep into, like, okay, is she actually? You know, I'm just saying, if you hear this song
right,
on the radio,
right, because back then it's like, oh,
yeah, that
what
was like,
what is
But
it?
if you were to
And
hear a
then
masculine
now, it's
lesbian sing
like-
that same exact song, it wouldn't be a hit record, is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
If you were to watch a girl that dresses
Right.
not like Katy Perry, you would not think it's a hit
but
record.
if she sounds
Yep.
like a dude, it's just gonna sound like a dude talking about.
Nobody
kissing a
said she was gonna sound like a dude.
No, it
There's a
just
lot of
wouldn't-
girls
it
that
just
dress
wouldn't-
masculine. They're very pretty.
Well, wait,
it
how does a
wouldn't
girl
it
sound
wouldn't hit the
masculine?
same. That
while singing,
exactly. It just
but not sound like a dude.
is what it is.
You know, I'm dead. She's like uncomfortable. She's like, what the fuck is happening?
No, I'm not. I agree. Honestly, I do. It's like,
What's your most controversial take on anything?
oh God.
On anything,
I
on
don't
literally
know.
anything. Do you have anything that's controversial?
I don't think so. Like I'm pretty.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really think I have anything controversial. If you
Why?
ask me, maybe I'll answer. And
I'm
It'll
just
be
saying
controversial.
why. Like, why isn't it? Like, why don't you think you don't have a hot take on nothing?
I don't think so. Lexi
She
has
got-
more hot
Lexi
takes.
has hot
Yeah.
takes. Lexi, get Lexi the mic. Get Lexi the mic. Get Lexi
I'm
the mic
just
and put
light
a fucking
and
camera on
airy.
Lexi.
Like, yeah, I
I
just
do feel like, are you the more spicy one out of both of you?
100%. I can
I
ask.
just have more like not thoughts on things.
She just
but
is
just
more
like strong
opinionated. Like
opinions.
I
I hate my
just
voice. It's gonna sound terrible.
no stop.
No.
I'm just more of like a. you know, just like light, airy, like, you know, I'm not too
I love that. I wish I could be like
you know,
you.
like I agree with, you know, I think we have a lot of the same opinions
Do
and
you think
the
a
same
lot of your
ideas.
airiness has to do with her spiciness? Do you
Maybe
think if
For
she
sure.
wasn't as spicy and wasn't always with you, you would have to do a lot more defending and
maybe.
angry?
Yeah,
But she is your
She-
protector sometimes.
for sure.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
she's
so
for
sweet.
sure the like
Are you a
okay,
bottom?
Okay,
Are
hold
you-
on.
Are you
Let
okay?
me
No,
finish my
that's
thought
fine.
real
Look, I
quick.
broke my overalls by the way asking that. I was like, this is my friend, but I'm gonna ask.
Let me finish my thought. Look, I feel like, you know, I do have a tendency to be a people pleaser a little bit because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to like make anyone uncomfortable in a room, right?
There you go.
She like doesn't care. Like
Yeah.
if you ask
What
her,
sign are you?
Sagittarius.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
So when you ask me, like, you know, I obviously am gonna give you what I think, but I also am just like, I don't want to be somebody that's hurting your feelings, or like, you know, I'm a Pisces. Like
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But she's like, I don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Yeah.
So I appreciate
I
that
just can't
too.
help it though. It just like comes
Like
out.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like out of me and my girl, like when like today she went and was arguing with like the store that I had bought. I had bought a same day purchase pickup. And like they were like, wait 24 hours, and then they were like, wait 48 hours, and she was like, how the fuck would this be a same day? So she's the one that'll be like on the
Yeah,
phone and shit, and
that's
I'm
me
like,
for
yeah,
sure.
you know, or like she'll argue with some customer service shit or whatever.
Exactly.
Sometimes I get a little like but
That's what I'm
in
saying.
but the day that she's not there, I have to jump into that
I
role.
do that too.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
sometimes do we get to play a little bit of the back because like we have someone
Yes, I think so.
there, which is nice.
I like that. I really appreciate that. And when she's not there, I do take that role. I'm like, yo, don't fuck with me. Like I have to step into that. But I think we do.
She's like, yo, don't fuck with me. You're very nice, which I would believe that.
I'm leaving.
You're like, I actually fucking hate you, Snow. You write me a really long fucking message instead of telling me.
Exactly.
You're like, I need the rage room now.
right.
You're like, I'm about to turn this shit into a rage room.
But but that's just how I am. Like, but I will here's the difference. I think if you're messing with me, that's okay for me. But
I
if you
agree.
mess with people I love, then I'll knock your ass out.
Yeah, I
That's
get
how
you.
I work.
I get you. I get you. And I've felt that way too. Like sometimes with me, I'm like, my time. Now, if you were to talk about my son,
Yes.
or my brother, or
Let's
my
be real.
girlfriend,
This girl, she's not the type. She'll talk a lot and she has a mouth, but she won't throw hands. No, I will. Like I'm
You
like,
can knock
oh,
a bitch out.
she said too much, and now I have to
yeah,
do that. Like I'm not afraid to do that, but I'm not the one with the mouth.
yeah.
Like I don't have a mouth.
Oh, that's nice,
Yeah.
guys. I need a shot. This is beautiful.
It's true.
Don't forget to pose for the camera.
Oh yeah, we should have posed for the camera. I'm sorry. Can we?
Tell me
was like-
when.
He
I'm
was like, our
ready.
cameras are.
No, it's just.
He's figuring it out.
I mean, we could do it, but.
What happened? Oh, the music starts fucking up.
Oh yeah, that too. Shoot, just, but all kinds of things. Nah, it's like.
Oh, look
Something-
at what Deidre said.
Where? Oh. Guys, this is my second podcast. Let me ease in.
Thrown in here.
Let me fucking ease in, guys.
I'm dead.
But yeah, we could do it though. Should be good.
It depends.
Ooh,
It
they
depends.
said,
On,
now I'm curious
it
too.
depends on it. It depends. Why is it clicking?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that music, but
All right, you sing it.
for
Come on,
well,
guys.
they could hear it. It's just a little weird, but for y'all,
Pose
it
for
might
the
be too loud.
camera.
For the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the
Now
camera.
post that shit. I hope y'all got it. She's giving pillow. Yo, they judging you right now.
That's
Hey,
fucked
it's up to you if you want to
That's-
defend yourself.
hey.
Where's the heart?
Hey, that's not true. I
I'ma
am
take
not a
that.
pillow princess. Come on, y'all. Like, come on.
Damn.
That's not true.
Where's the tahini?
Just because I'm a Pisces, really?
They call me a bottom. Literally, yesterday when I was getting a fucking tattoo on my back, and I was like, and then Steph said something about my tattoo. I was like, well, you're gonna be the one that sees my back because you're the one that sees my back the most. And everyone's like, confirmed bottom. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, she sees my back because she's my girlfriend.
Exactly.
But like, that's not confirmed bottom. I never said like I'm throwing it back.
I feel like Pisces are just generalized as a bottom.
Cancers too.
Really? See?
Yeah.
See, guys, that's not fair.
Because we're water signs because we got that wet. No, I
Yeah,
was joking.
exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh,
Cheers.
what? This is I'll take it.
Oh my god, my lime. I was gonna pick it up and
All right. Ooh. Honestly, where's this from? What is this?
that's filled up with whatever tequila. we
Oh,
have, right?
okay. Because I fuck with this.
Right, the heart is nice.
Mhm,
We
that's
like
cool.
the heart. It was an actual tequila at some point, but I don't know what the fuck is in it. But all right, they said
Yeah.
definitely a switch, prove it. Damn.
All right, look.
Dang.
Last time you were
I'm
here,
a
you
sweet,
were
sensitive
confronted
soul.
with the lesbian question, and
Yeah.
you said you were bi,
Mm-hmm.
and you're bi.
Yeah.
You identify as that. How do you know? I'll give you a second. Sorry, only because like, listen, we were just talking about how I did not a podcast, an interview
Mm-hmm.
last week, and I went there because it was a very hip hop interview. It was a very rap interview, and these are people that I respect from the hip hop community in New York. So I'm just like, bet, I'm down. I went, showed up, whatever. The immediate questions were all about my sexuality. How do I know? How do I this? Can I fuck a dude? Would I be able to? Would I this? Would I that? And for a second there, it started to get uncomfortable because I was just like, bro, like, one, this isn't even the place. Like, if I was to show up to like, you know, I don't know, like this, where clearly
Right.
I'm gay, or like
Right.
call me daddy, or like some sort of like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
women, you know, I feel a
Feel
little
safe.
bit more lip service, maybe where the
Yeah.
conversation is, you know, but this is like a hip hop Timberland wearing,
Right.
fucking, you know, backwoods smoking, like this is fucking-
Situation.
this is
Yeah.
this is the Method Man of interviews. So
Right.
I'm like, why are we talking about like, you know? And so, yeah, some of the questions were a little strong for me, and they were just very much like, would I be able to fuck a guy? I'm like physically, would I be able to fuck a guy? Like, probably. Like, it's not that difficult to fuck a guy. Like, I don't know what you're really asking. And
Right.
it's like, how do you know? How are you sure? Would you? Are you attracted? And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I understand being uncomfortable or like being put in a situation where it's like, one, I don't want to answer like a closed mind. I know what people think of when they see me as a lesbian, right? They're probably thinking I'm closed minded, or they're probably thinking like, guys usually are like, she got hurt, that's why she's a lesbian. Like, I'm like, no. So let me answer as educated and as pop as I can. Would I physically be able to have sex with a man? You know what I mean? Like, probably. Like, but like, it happened once. I had a kid.
You had a
obviously,
kid.
and I was married.
You did it.
So okay, bitch, I'm trying to
just
fucking
saying.
back you up, bitch.
I'm
I
just
could fucking-
saying.
I could corner you in a
No.
question.
I'm just.
Like,
I'm
you
not
did
just-
it. Boom, bam. Thank you,
I'm just
ma'am.
saying the answer is done.
You're like,
move on.
Right. But then I'm also, but then they're like, would you be able, like now, like, would you be attracted? I'm like, can I potentially, like, maybe. But there's also like the difference. But then it's like, I had to bring it back and be like, what? I didn't go through all this trauma and all this and everything I went through because I love women to end up going backwards. Like, bitch, no. It's hard as fuck to love a woman. Like, honestly, I've gotten more traumatized by women than I would have ever fucking thought. But am I still here? Yes. Am I taking this all the way to the motherfucking grave? Absolutely. Do I want to be with a woman for the rest of my life? Yes. And am I in a relationship right now? And would I love to be with said woman for the rest of my life? Yes. So as of right now, like, leave this shit alone and stop fucking asking me uncomfortable fucking questions, bitch. Like, the fuck? Like, there's not enough men that are looking for bitches. Why are they always asking me questions? I'm dressed like a whole ass man. I'm wearing Timberlands right now. My fucking BDE is out the roof. And you want to fucking ask me about what I
Yes,
want to
it
be with a
is.
man? There ain't no fucking bitches y'all motherfuckers can get. There is 30,000 fucking girls in New York right now with booty shorts on. And you want to ask me if I would be with a man? Bitch, fuck you and everybody. You feel me?
Mhm.
How do you
Yep.
feel?
I feel that. I feel that heavily. But I don't talk about this shit really.
Why?
I'm very private. I'm not
Period.
like, I'm not on social media like that much. I feel like I don't post that much. Like I don't talk that much about myself. And like, yeah, so it is like, I don't know, I'm a little shy about it, but I definitely, got cornered last podcast.
Sorry, it
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
me
no.
though. Can we?
No, it's
agree?
okay. It's, and I'm a bisexual and it's really simple as that. I mean, I feel like I like both. I've been with both. But I've had more experience with men than women.
What's easier, men or women?
It's easier for me with men.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm more intimidated by women and they're just more intricate and just I'm more fascinated by them and I just think they're more beautiful and everything about them is just better. So I think it's a little bit intimidating, but yeah, I think I've had just more experience with men, so I think I know them better. And it's a little bit easier, but yeah, I feel like I am more infatuated by women and I just like them more, period.
Yeah, same.
And I want to end up with a woman. Like,
Same.
that's just where I'm at. And I
That's
just
what I tell
think
people
I just
too.
will live a happier life with a woman.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. It's like one of the biggest reasons that like I don't have the conversation that people probably want me to have, which is because I have songs, right, where I say I'm bi, and like I have plenty of them. Like, Bilingue was literally a bisexual like anthem.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not shying away from the fact that I can be like attracted to
Mm-hmm.
both. It's just more like, but now that I've dated and now that I've seen my options and now that I've done it, like I just don't like I prefer not to. Like I have this
Mm-hmm.
beautiful superpower of like, and it's like I will
Mhm.
sacrifice whatever I need to be with a woman.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's like I've told you guys before. It's like eating cheap ass food and then finally eating
Exactly.
Wagyu steak. Like
Exactly.
you're just gonna be like, okay, well I'd rather have this.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
It's just elevated.
Right. So you have an elevated palate now.
Yes, 100%. Very
Nice.
elevated.
Because I don't want to be the person that presses her. So I'm not pressing you.
No,
You
I
said it's your
won't-
second.
I won't
Cheers
answer.
on our Coronas.
Cheers. I won't answer anything I'm not comfortable with.
Is there anything you want to ask me that you can also answer? Is there anything you're curious about me that you would be willing to answer?
Oh, well, we're getting cut off here. That's for the next podcast. But no, I'm a private person. This right here, this is like,
my swag.
exactly. This is because I love you and I'm comfortable with you.
I know.
Yeah.
I
So,
appreciate
or I
you, and
wouldn't.
I don't want to take advantage of that ever.
No, I don't really do this at all. So I fuck with you. So I'm like, I feel safe here. So I'm like, this is what it is. So
I
cheers.
fuck with you too.
Aw,
And
that's cute.
And out of anyone that you can have this conversation with, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think I have, like I said, I get asked all the time and I'm like, nope, I'm gay. I want to be with women, blah, blah, blah. And this is probably the first conversation where I'm like, I understand that I've made bi anthems. I don't find it that difficult to be with men, but I also don't feel as challenged by men than I do by women.
Right.
Like I've known girls.
And it's okay to have a journey too. It's
Yeah.
like, we're not always the same person we started out as. So
Yeah.
you can have a past and a journey and it's like, this is where you've come to. So
Yeah.
it's like, and this is where I've come to. So
Yeah, because people have called me biphobic, and I'm like, how can I be biphobic if you really wanted to?
I hope not.
No,
Or I
no.
better get the fuck out of here.
No, people have called me biphobic when I've said not to be fucked up towards lesbians, because it's true. And at a time, 2 years
Well,
ago,
yeah.
2 years ago, I said I don't want to date bi women. Now,
That's
did I?
fair.
Yeah, was that erasure of bi women? No, I understand they exist. I understand everything, but that's the same thing of like me having a type. Like if I have
You
a
can
type,
also have your own preference. Like,
or
you
at
know?
the time not be in a place mentally to be able to deal with
Right.
what that was. Right
Yeah.
now, for example, Stephanie never actually identified as lesbian to me ever. Like it's not like she was like, I'm lesbian. Like,
Okay.
no, she always was very open about like you know, all that, which is probably one of the reasons that for a while we were kind of like on and off.
Have
'Cause I
you
was like, ooh, I
have
don't
you
know.
dated more than just your baby daddy?
Like, man,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like, yeah. My first boyfriend ever was like a year, and that was my first abusive relationship, where the only reason I left that relationship wasn't because I didn't love the person, it was because he was abusive. Like, he started to get very controlling, jealous, territorial,
Yeah.
just broke all my shit, disrespectful, like shook me. The cops were called, not by me, by neighbors, and that's when I decided to leave. But mind you, I spent 5 months crying. Like, I was miserable, just crying because I was so sad about the whole situation. Then, when I finally got over it, I was like, all right, fuck you, like, it's over. So I've had very real emotions towards men. I've had very real relationships. When I was married with my son's dad, like, it was real. Like, I can't be like, you know, which is why I can't just write it off and be like, nope, psych, I've always been gay. Like, no, like, I know what I went through and what my journey was. However, when I fell in love with a woman the first time, which was a closeted relationship, by the way, nobody even knows any of it. That was
Okay.
yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Like, when it went down.
Toxic?
No, she just played the fuck.
Ooh.
Like, damn. Yeah. It was a lot of lies, and turns out I was the other woman, and
Fuck.
I didn't know. And so she had 2 people, and I was the other woman, and her girlfriend found me and was like ready to cuss me out, and I was like, girl, what? So then we had a
Whoa.
conversation, and when we had the conversation, we actually ended up like lining everything up and being like, and so she was like, all right, well, I guess it's not your fault. So then we became friends to the point where we're still friends to this day.
Really?
It's been over a decade of us
Okay.
like being friends.
Love that.
So we're cool, everything's good. And then I ended up getting in another relationship with a girl. She was closeted, I wasn't. And then that girl became friends with her. So we all friends. The other
messy.
girl got left behind. No, it's not really messy because
Well, it's beautiful now.
yeah, but it's just like, because at that point I was just like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, well, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah,
like, I'm a
figuring
girl's
it
girl.
out.
I would have never done that to somebody. Like, I wouldn't
Right.
purposely be the side bitch, but shorty was lying to me the whole time. So I was just like, well, she lied to me. She's like, well, she lied to me. I'm like, well, then I
And
guess.
then you can trauma bond.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was my buddy. And my buddy ended up being from the same place where my next girlfriend was from. So boom. Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, that's it. And then I got into other relationships which have nothing to do with them. Kind of, you know, vibed out.
And then you found your way with beautiful women.
Yeah, but they hurt.
Yeah.
But also that's also trauma and like weird shit.
And that's just dating.
Like, I can't say
True.
Stephanie's hurting me.
Right.
Like, she's a good person. She's grown and mature.
Yeah.
She actually made me realize some of my
Aww.
toxic rat things. Bitch,
That's
you didn't.
cute.
After the last one, you
Oh,
didn't drink
There's
it?
none left? I think I only have a little bit.
Yeah, but we should cheers this because we
Okay,
almost
fine.
about to
We'll do
end. I'm
both.
like, girl, damn.
I love that. Did we have a depressing podcast?
No, like, it was up and down. I mean, yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit
it
more
was-
depressing.
It's
than
like
that.
us.
Cool.
Yeah, like,
It's very authentic.
it's like we're funny because we have been traumatized.
Yeah.
You know? But like, now I'm in a place where I could say thanks to you sending that message, I got reconnected with her. Because even though after you sent that message,
I had to do what I had to do.
after
I
you
had to
sent
do
that
what
me-
felt was right.
after you sent that message, she kind of wasn't fucking with it. So I was just like,
Oh,
and then
It was a bold message. Or what?
oh no.
no, it was
What'd I
just something
do?
about the headphones or something. Like, it was just but it was just like with Stephanie, like, I would go on a date with her for like 3 days and then we wouldn't talk for like a week or 2 or a month or whatever. So I was
Yeah,
always very
exactly.
back and forth with
Hence,
her.
Can I get my headphones is a classic after 2 weeks. No talking. Can I
get
pull
my
up real quick? I need to grab the rest of my shit, bitch. And then
Bitch
let's
is
get
crazy.
it.
If I would have said bitch, she would have not talked to me.
No, honestly, it's like you staking your ground.
She could have not answered.
And then you guys
We did end up linking
Get
up.
it, you
Wait,
know?
no, here's the thing. We ended up linking up and we hung out. But then when we hung out, it was like a vibe. And I remember like being ready to leave and being like damn. And she was like, she looked at me. I remember, bro. She looked at me and she was like, you have a lot to think about. And I was like,
As she should.
do you remember when you told me I have a lot to think about and you could see it in my face that I was thinking about a lot? Stephanie. Who did you think I was talking to?
Oh, sorry.
She remembers.
Do you remember you telling me I have a lot to think about when we hung out and I was like getting ready to leave, but I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking you need to figure your shit out.
Exactly that.
Why? Like, I mean, I always have been curious. How
Well,
much
look,
did you know?
I sparked the conversation though.
You did.
Come on, it doesn't matter what it was. At least y'all got talking.
Yeah. No, you definitely did.
I know.
And then I told her that you, because I had
she
showed.
did tell me that you did it.
Exactly.
I was, she
Oh,
was
she's blaming the shit on me.
Yeah, I was like, actually, it was Caitlyn. No.
Exactly.
No, it's more just because honestly, when I get nervous, like all she has to do is stay quiet and then I just overtalk. So like I'll just say so much random
That's
shit.
what I do.
So she's always been good about that, which is why one of the times we stopped talking, I was like, you know what actually bothers me? I said it, I think I was drunk. I was like, it bothers me that you don't talk. Because then,
Honestly, Lexi and Stephanie are similar. She doesn't talk either.
yeah, so I was like, you don't talk.
Publicly,
And then so then I
She doesn't
talk a lot.
And then I just ramble. And I'm like, are you going to fucking say something or what? Like, or am I talking to myself?
Yeah. Didn't I say
Look,
that?
look, see, she's not even talking.
Because one of the times she wanted to be on some like, oh, the problem is this or that. And I'm like, the problem is you don't even fucking talk. So then I'm just sitting here talking. And then I don't know where your brain is at. But I know you're thinking because you got
Right.
big ass eyes and
Right.
you looking around. So I know you looking around and thinking. So what the fuck are you thinking about when you be looking around and thinking? Because you're thinking something.
Just say what you're thinking about.
Say it. Because now you're throwing me off and you're making me nervous. And I don't like this feeling.
Period.
And then what happened?
I relate.
And then you got, but it made you figure everything out, huh?
What?
And then she got her shit together.
Right.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get your shit together, bitch?
Alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. I had my shit together. Kind of.
You said
Prozac.
loud people. This bitch said loud people always complaining about silent ones, but never the other way around. Yeah, because y'all silent.
Yeah, and it makes
What
us
the fuck?
nervous.
No, but also just like, how are you going to complain if you always shut the fuck up? How are you ever going to complain if you have learned through trauma to shut up? Because let's keep it real. It's trauma. The reason you're not expressing yourself is because somebody along the way made you feel like staying quiet was better. So what I'm trying to say is I don't want you to ramble, but I want you to have a normal amount of communication. And I don't want to overtalk because my shit is because of trauma. So I want to have a normal amount of communication. So if I stop talking and you start talking, we are on the same level. That's all I really want. I want a normal amount of
Yep.
communication. That's
Communication
so hard.
is key.
Absolutely. Plus
That's
I love
what's
it when a
key.
bitch talks.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to hear myself talk.
Yeah. We do that all
I have
the
a
time.
beautiful voice, you know, but like
Period.
I don't need to hear myself talk.
So communicate, Stephanie, and say what we need to hear right now.
Yeah, tell us in the microphone.
We have to go.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 8:13.
All right.
Damn. All right. We got to go. Yeah, that's right. All right. So I got a flight to catch. Let's hope I make this flight. 1. 2. As soon as are you coming up to the show Saturday?
What's,
Are you not?
what's on Saturday?
The party.
You didn't tell me shit.
Halloween party.
Ain't nobody tell me shit. Oh, I'm at a wedding.
Damn.
Yep.
Are you all dressed up and fancy?
Yep. In
Where
San
is
Diego.
it? San Diego. I literally was thinking it's in San Diego.
Yep, it's her cousin.
San Diego is a perfect place to be at a motherfucking wedding. Damn. All right. Well, all of y'all, if you're not at a wedding, pull up to the fucking party
Yep.
in on Saturday. It's gonna be a costume party,
I'm there
and
in
also it's
spirit.
doubling as Stephanie's birthday, so it's gonna be
Oh,
motherfucking
hell
lit.
yeah.
Birthday.
She's
Stephanie.
dressing.
Happy
She's dressing,
motherfucking birthday.
and we're going to
Stephanie.
Italy, where your people's from.
Hey. Wait,
We're going
when?
Early November.
Hell
It's
yeah.
gonna be so much fun.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's
Pull up.
take me with you. Let's
Pull up.
go.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
So yeah. So we're doing that. Thank you so much. By the way, you are permanently a motherfucking guest, invited whenever you want to pull up.
I hope
Even
so.
if, you know how Duno like pulled up on yours.
Yes.
If other people are here, just pull up.
I hope.
like,
I
just-
hope. I hope I'm invited. I really enjoy this,
Forever.
and Yeah, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys are honestly constantly invited. If you
Thank
ever
you.
see a guest, by the way, like Jessie Reyes, I was talking to her. I feel like you should, you know what I mean? Like it's like randomly when we start having other people, I want Caitlyn to just pull
I'ma
up and just
pull
be
up and
making
just start-
micheladas in the corner.
And I'm just gonna start making people feel uncomfortable to get back at them. Hey,
like
are you
Duno.
lesbian? Are you a bottom?
I'm gonna interview Duno, so you show up and you
Yes,
start
please.
asking him the most random question.
Are you gay? Remember he had like gay clips like
He came
nonstop.
out, yeah, he was like, "Snow, I'm gay." We were like,
Yeah.
"What? Clip that."
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. I
Love
love y'all,
y'all.
motherfuckers. Thank you. Everybody saying day ones. I would love to give you a day ones, and I'll give you one from San Francisco, but I do gotta catch a flight, and I might miss it because it's in LAX. So I love y'all. Thank you so much. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Thank you so much, Caitlyn.
Thank
We
you.
out. It's
Appreciate y'all.
lit. Bye.
Peace.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, dos de lengua y una horchata. Si te alcanza. I'm the shit, huh? Are you catching what I'm throwing for a pickup? Same bitch I always was, now I'm just richer. I'm about to shake it up, bitch, check the Richter. This a sticker. You say some things your numbers don't say. I got some kids with toys that don't play. Kilo de azúcar pa' mi conflace. I don't need roses, pour me rosé. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, fuck a chancla.